Y'all know what it is. MZ Talks Boxing.
Let me make this abundantly clear. We talk about boxing here. My opinion is winning, but if you ain't feeling it good on your boxing, yeah. This mental headshot sting. So do these body blows that I bring. You wanted the big step to the ring. Let's go to the toe to the final bell ring. MZ Talks Boxing. Yeah.
Well, looks like we back. Welcome to another episode of MZ Talks Boxing. Well, I'm your host, MZ. We're going to talk about it. As usual, the champ is here. Gil Cole's in the house. He would be the first one to run up in here. He would be the first one. What's up, my brother? How you doing today? Glad to see you in good health. Keep those memes coming. I love this. I love that. Dog, your memes are like got to be the best I've seen, honestly. So yeah. Shoot. Had to rush in from work, so I'm here. I'm trying to get myself situated, catch my breath real quick so I can mess with the family and we can all kick it and hang and do what we do. Yeah, you got lucky this week, player. You got lucky. That's all I got to say about that. You got lucky. Lucky as lucky can be, didn't you? I mean, if we had this could have been a trilogy. I beat you last week, you beat me this week, but they didn't put us up against each other last week. I'm so crushed, so crushed. We're gonna wait for the rest of the family to get up in here and start doing what we're doing. Say, Gil, I don't know if you're still there, but I got a new mic. How does it sound? You know, I'm just asking to see if it sounds good or whatever. Or do I need to switch back? But other than that, you know, I'm getting myself together, try to find a little. I didn't get a chance to roll up nothing. I got me a nice little sip something though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't turn into a casual sipper. Laughing at people at this attitude when it's okay. But okay, appreciate it. We got some new music coming out. We got some tracks that we're gonna start putting out just so you guys can do like last time and pick the ones you guys think that we should drop. And we're gonna do that and see what y'all feel, you know, because y'all part of the process when it comes down to us doing music. Y'all, the Block family, Gil Coles, Trey X, all you guys, you know, y'all all part of the process. I just love the fact that I got blessed in order to fall into a circle like this. But anyway, like I said, we're going to wait for the rest of the family to get in here, the brothers. And if any of the sisters decide to roll in, we're going to welcome them like we always do. Gil Coles, I can't remember. Are you a Spence fan or a Crawford fan? Let me get that in there now. Because, you know, some of our brothers still don't want to talk about it until it's actually right there. Because I got to know who I got to, who I'm supposed to sling some mud at. I got to figure out who I'm supposed to talk. I know it's always love, baby. It's always love. That's why I mess with y'all. I feel comfortable being able to sit down and talk with my brothers. No matter where y'all at, it's always good conversation. It's always good vibes and good energy. Unless somebody's tripping with themselves, and then you know it is what it is. But yeah, that part. Anyway, what team you rolling with? That's what I want to know. Who you running with? Clarissa Shields and them getting ready to fight. It's a lot of fights lined up. Matter of fact, she on the card this week coming up. So, you know, I'm going to have to pick my girl. You know, I'm going to have to pick my Armin Brown is the second person in the house. Hey, fam, I'm dropping in to speak real quick. I'm on the road. Got a 7-hour drive. Blessings. Well, I appreciate that, sis. And if you don't mind, if you want to kick it with us while you're driving and listen to us, we'll try to keep you company while you're rolling. I know you can't really text too much. If you got somebody with you that can put it in there for us, where you heading? And be safe out there on that road, man. These people, you start to realize people really can't drive. You give them a lot of credit, but people out here can't drive. And it's not just people, my wife and daughter has been on the highway, and some people just have faulty equipment. They were riding down the street and pieces fell off their rides, but they had to swerve and dodge. But it is what it is. You just be safe out there, and we'll be praying for you. To Godspeed to you, that you make it where you need to go to and from with no problem. Gil Cole say, I like both, but I think Spence gonna get the nod. I like both of them too. I know we talk a lot of noise. We rib each other and we rib other people about it. But the truth is, I cut for both fighters. I cut for Spence and I cut for Crawford. And it's no secret that everybody knows I like Spence a little more than I like Crawford. So there it is. I said it. But I've said that plenty of times before. We got things on the horizon. Like I said, we got oh, no problem, sis. That's what we're here for. Family looks out for family, and shoot, it'd be less of me to do anything other than hope and pray that you're okay on your drive to and from. The fight card, Clarissa. Let me just look, because I haven't even had a chance to break it down. He's talking about I'm gonna get that work. Yeah, I lost this week. I'll go ahead and get it up. I lost this week. Gil Coach took me out the box. It was lucky though. It was lucky. As soon as I found out that Okolie lost, I was like, oh, here it is again. Because last week, the first couple of fights that started off, I started off behind the 8 ball and couldn't get myself right. So congratulations to you, Gil and Steel Coles. Give that man his props. Shoot, it's been a hell of a week. Happy late Memorial Day. And shoot, I don't know who all has been in the military, if any of our brothers or sisters. I just want to give my gratitude and thanks to those that have served and, stood on that wall and protected us. I'm greatly appreciative of that. So is my family. So we thank you, just like I had to thank my big brother and cousins. I hand out L's like Halloween candy. Stop it. I'll give you props this time because you got me slippy. But usually me and you, and we put it down on the fights before we start going head to head. We were just picking fights. I think we was coming out pretty even. So if we had to look at it like that, I said we need to go at it again. Just because, I might have got caught slipping a little bit, got caught out there. I can't believe Okolie. And then the other boy went out there and got his ass knocked out. So it is what it is. Your boy DJ Brown. So we got any sports events? No, I haven't really been watching basketball, so I ain't even ask about none of that. Oh, it just feels good to finally be home. I end up having to go in for a few hours. But that comes with the territory when you're trying to take over somebody's store. And I am most definitely trying to take that store. It's a certain price tag of being in front of a store. So yeah, I need that price tag on my I need that price tag. I'm looking this out the Discord at the same time, and you like Gil might be going against Lala D this weekend coming up. Oh shoot, I shouldn't even be in the Discord. I should be right here with you. So, yeah. Oh shit, what the hell? Shut up. Too much going on. Y'all give me a second. Y'all know in the beginning of the stream, I'm always all over the place a little bit. And then we fall into the groove of things and get things going. I've been actually going to work, working my regular schedule, staying late so I can do the closing of the day paperwork, and then getting up a few hours after I leave to go back and do the other paperwork, then come home, try to get some sleep, and have to go back again. So when what's this? Today is Tuesday. Thursday, Friday. Shoot, I'm already going to be hitting overtime. So I'm quite grateful for people not wanting to work. You can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. Salute. My bro Trey Exton fell into the house. I'm cooking, so I'm just listening right now. I feel you, Trey. I'm trying to get my energy right. You know, I just came home from work. I'm trying to mellow out a little bit, wait for some of the brothers and sisters to fall in. Armin Brown checked in and said hello to everybody. She's on the road. So, you know, we wish her Godspeed, and we offering up a prayer to make sure she make it and come back on, get back, make it to and fro safely. That part. La D in the house. What's up? She said, MZ, you already know. La, me and you finna go at it. Miss Crawford fan. Yeah, I couldn't wait to say that. I will still say some nice things, but you know what it is right now. You're on the other side of the fence, and I will throw some rocks if I have to. Just some little ones, some little pebbles. I won't try to knock you out or nothing. But it's glad to see that everybody's falling through. Like I said, I'm just waiting for everybody, the family to fall in, so we could just have fun and enjoy the night. Let me get my music set up so I can get things really cooking. Yeah, you laughing now. You're laughing now, but I'm coming for you, sis. I'm coming for you. I got you. I already got you one time in the Champ Ross. We're going to have to go again because, you know, you got to get your get back. Or attempt to get your get back. I ain't having it. Talking noise and talking crap to everybody. Anything that come through. Let me get my music set up. Man, it feel good to be home. It feel good to be online. Wait, like I said, kicking it with you guys. Trex told me to calm myself down a little bit because I've been having a lot of jittery energy in the beginning of the shows, which I do. I went back and listened to some of them, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you sound like you everywhere but one place. We could just be set up. Oh, man. It's been some crazy stuff happening at work. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna fill y'all in on that toward the end of the stream. I'm not in no hurry to go nowhere today. I'm pretty much done. Got the grandbabies coming to visit me for since school is out. Oh, geez, Master Ross still making beats for y'all? Yeah, he's still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He just him, Master Rod, Real Recognize Real, you know, their schedules have been hectic. And you know, Master Rod, bless his soul, you know, he been having his little health issues. So we got to watch him on that and make sure he good with that. We don't want to put too much stress on him. But yeah, he's still making tracks for us. And you know, we still got Big E making tracks. And myself as well. So we still got the music coming on. Matter of fact, I need to give Master Rod a call to make sure you do it all right. I did see that he hit me up last night, but I missed that. But yeah, to answer your question, he is doing his thing, and he's still making tracks. Oh no, wait a minute. I know, sissy. You better have your gloves on at the fight in case you're the lucky one who catches Earl's teeth. Where they going? His teeth ain't. He don't have no clip-ons. They screwed in. So, you know, somebody gonna have to come real good. Matter of fact, you better have an ashtray. Because it might be some ashes getting knocked out the ring. Because, you know, that Nebraska bud gonna be getting thumped off the blunt real soon. Real soon. Real soon. Come on, man, work. And things go so beautiful. Yeah, she said, what's up to Gil Coles? Now we're getting this in, get this music ready. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Trey Hayes, what you got cooking, man? What you got over there that you cooking up? Over there being Chef Boy RD. Chef Boy Trey X in the house. Why are you moving so slow? Tonight, It's hot. I need that. Where's my fan? Everything is just woosah. That's what I need to do. Do. Where's it? Present. Share screen. Let me get this track going while I step into the back and put me something together to go with this nice little drink that I got, so I can sip like no other. Let me see. We got stir fry. Okay. Stir fry go hard. Chicken, beef. I know you that healthy guy, so you got. Let me see. I made turnovers. Just need a little hot sauce, and I have I have watermelon. What kind of turnovers? I'm into that. What kind of turnovers? She say, La D say crow stir fry. Whoa! Right out the gate when she's shooting shots. Shots fired. La D say we eat. She that boy Trey Ace eating some crow stir fry. Why can't I find the music? Y'all have to forgive me. I'll be a little thrown off when I get straight off of work and come in. When I get straight off of work, I'll be having to try to get myself together. But you know what? I'm finna hit us with a Scumbo Baggins because I like the way Trey X Neil did their thing. La D, you might burn off on this because you know you don't like this song, so. Okay, who messed with my Scumbo Baggins? That is not the one. Y'all, let me tell you the story about Scumbo Baggins. Get your ass out the way. They say too much dry air. Say, La D, I heard you making some noise in Champ Ross. I feel like I'm going to smoke you this week though. Oh, that's right. I hit it as Gil Cole. The thought is Gil Cole's versus La D coming up. And I don't know where the money gonna go, but Gil Cole have been running rampant. He have been running rampant. He's been on a little win streak for a minute. You know, I gotta give him his props. He's been kicking butt. He doing his thing. Gil Cole, I was before, but I fell off a little bit. Yeah, she was doing her thing, but she can't. Hey, that dude Zone 6 who been talking noise, I happen to notice that I seem to be like right behind him. I'm getting ready to pass up Zone 6. And I know that I am not as good as Trey X and none of the other guys that or Marlo while he was talking all that hot noise. But yeah, he finna get caught by MZ, the 0.5. That should, I'm just gonna put it out there. Yeah, he finna let a 0.5 catch him. And if he do let me pass him up, I'm gonna be talking that hot noise. Big bro in the house. Big E, aka Ernest Davis, that's what they call him, aka Manny Draper in Texas Timbo, and any other name that you might give to him. There's the man. He does his thing. Bro, I'm looking for some MZ. You're not as good as I am either. Whoa. Didn't I beat you? Let me just go through my mind. I'm trying to remember. I know I went up against La D and I beat her. And then after I beat her, she just stopped coming in that season. I don't know what happened. And I'm looking in my rearview mirror. I was looking in my rearview mirror thinking that she was going to catch up. But she never made a move. So, yeah, if you say you better than me right now, you know, I'll give you that. But I beat you. Yeah, that part right there. You got to hold that L. Sis, hold the L. Yep. If I beat you once, it ain't no need for you to try to say you're better or you can do this and you can do that. I'm already proved that I could take a La D off the board just like that. Boop, pop. Get on down. Who's next? That's what I need to know. I'll wait for the wizard. Mr. Wizard, please let me know who I'm facing after you get through working your magic on the stir fry, so I can brush a little dirt off my shoulders. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it just like that, cocky and everything. That's how we do around here. We represent the Block family. So, let's see, where is it? So I can pull up these names of the fights. Okay, so we got a good fight cards coming up. I think we got like 10 fights. Trey said we got 2 fights Thursday, one fight Friday, and 10 fights to pick from. And they starting off Thursday with Steve Claggett versus Alberto Machado for the NBA junior welterweight. I don't know, like those dudes. The fight I'm looking for is right there. Clarissa Shields, Marcella Conjo, or Corny Joe, however you say her last name. It's going down. I'm rolling with my girl Clarissa because that's my favorite girl fighter. And then my second favorite is Alicia Baumgartner. I like what's that? We need to start a box rig for our competition. I don't even know how you would pull that off, bro. How would that even be set up? I guess it'd be saying, well, you know, keeping our records and stuff. Nah, because that's gonna expose me like the Incredible Hulk. Everybody got a uniform but me. I'm out there just like an exposed nerd. But you know what? I've been making moves. I've been studying. I've been listening to Trey X. I've been listening to Jay Brown. I've been listening to the Negro scientists. I've been getting my homework and the work I need to get and make it happen. We need a box rig. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to get in touch with Master Rod, give you a call since you asked about him, and let him know he's going to have to come through or something and say what's happening. What's happening to the people. Where is it? Let me see. I'm going to hit y'all all day while I take care of a couple of issues here. Get myself together. Please be the right one. No, that don't look like the right one. Today is... So what's today? The 30th. We got one more day in this month before it's June. School is about to be out. We're finna have all the little bad children coming to the store. Man, I am not looking forward to it. The thievery has stepped up. I mean, check this out. You got a cat that comes to the store. He boosts. He comes to the store. He sells a couple of items to the girls. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while they come through. Now, you come into a store, and he's making good money at our store off of the girls that work there. He gets caught stealing. That's right. You come into a place to make money, and then you go somewhere stealing. Trey said, we need a bounce back week. With the bets, too, we are over so far in the new year. Yeah, bro, but you know, usually when you start like that, and then things get clicking, ooh, boy, it ain't nothing but trouble then. Nothing but trouble. Just think about some of the sporting teams that went over when they started off, and the next thing you know, they end up being the champions. I got my eye on that, on at least finishing this season in top 30, top 20. Then next season, I'll hit the top 10 and possibly surprise y'all with a top 3. Yeah, that's right. I'm focused and I'm ready. And where the hell is my my ashtray? I left everything. But it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, we need some comebacks, bro. We need some comebacks. I'm trying to figure out this fight thing. I'm gonna make sure, because I don't know how my work schedule gonna be. My boss was just saying, you might can go to Vegas to watch the fight. Stop it. You know she gonna try to go watch the fight with her hubby. So that means I'll have to record it. I'll be able to break it down a little more and watch it in slow-mo. So that's what it'll be. So D-Lo 404 in the house with the dunce hat on. He's saying salute to everybody, and we all, I'm sure, no, he didn't put MZ old ass. Really? That's what's happening, bro. So already you just getting in here and straight out the gates, you're going to call the brother old. With that, I'm going to hit you with all day. Y'all just let me know if y'all hear it.
We go harder than concrete. Me and my body get smoked out. Ice chest full of beers. Cheers, this the dirty south. Fuck being down and out. We in this bitch trying to stay alive. Peace to you, my nigga. I see you trying to get your money. Peace set for life, and I fuck with it. You better show your fam straight. You don't break a baby. Standing up on all teams. Every day it's on again. Same day, same shit. All across the bitch, no matter where you live. Hold it down. Shout out across the southwest side. Make your time straight all day. All day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, making sure that the fam straight. All day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day,
making sure my family's straight. Doing what I do, keep doing for my beats, making sure my family eats, saying little prayers. I'm glad I got to know ya. I'ma be here to the end. I'm the movie master ride.
Making sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day. Making sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day.
I break bread, my kinfolk, and I don't sleep. They can't eat, they can't eat, and I don't sleep. I make a way for my kinfolk. Guard dog up all night, making sure everybody sleep tight. Checking the perimeter with that thing on me, making sure that it's alright. I never leave my post alone, even if it means posting alone. I ain't talking about call, I'm talking about literally leaving my post alone. Some people live under the pressure. Oh no, not see. I'm gonna make sure that my family always equal up to me.
Making sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day. Making sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day. I got that retired money, so the fam is good. Bought a home out in the country, moved us out of the hood. When circumstances were bad, we converted to good. Every time they said I couldn't, I showed them I could. These haters plotting my downfall, I'm wishing you would. I'm 10 steps ahead of you, you back where I stood. Nigga, you should understand this boy don't play. Regardless of what you say, we bring that heat all day. Let go.
And that's all day by the Track Titans. Lala say, MZ, that's your fault. You probably made your coworker a boxing fan. Honestly, I did not make her a boxing fan. Her fiance is a pretty avid boxing fan. And when she first started at the job, I'm talking about the GM, that is, he and I started talking, and he heard me listening to Trey X. And Marlo and them called a fight one night. I don't even remember which fight it was. And he was like, man, who was that you listening to? I broke it down who it was I was listening to. And then that's when we started talking. He started asking about Tank and Ryan and Devin and Shakur. He asked about Spence, my thoughts on Spence and Crawford and all that. And they already boxing fans. But I'm trying to get them to come over and visit on that Marlo's Corner. I told him, hey man, it's best to listen to Trey X while you watch the fight, sync him up, and that's where you get the good calls at. You get the great calls from that guy. And it is what it is. My boy Trey X said, D-Lo 4-4, salute. Let's cut up field. Wait a minute, I thought me and you was cutting up field. Were you bringing D-Lo to where he gonna play the fullback? Yeah, D-Lo gonna play the fullback. You know, old people can't be, running up and down the field that fast. So we're gonna just let him, block every once in a while. We get to like First, third and 3, we'll hand it to him, let him pile up the middle and go ahead and get us on up there. Lala D says, oh, guess who I saw? You guys, Timmy Diamonds. I don't know who Timmy Diamonds is, but apparently, if he says that Lala D, that guy, Trey X said that guy called you a man in our chat, friendly ass. If he said that, I don't like him already. I don't like him at all. To hell with Carbonite Diamond, disrespecting any of the family, especially in our own chat. Really? Get on out of here with that. No respect. Matter of fact, I'm turning over a whole new leaf. Anybody that stepped to anybody in the Block family wrong, I got issues. I don't like them straight out the gate. Don't mess with my family. Let me try to not curse so much. I got to work on that real tough. Grandbabies is coming. Can't be just letting them pick up all kind of stuff Grandpa be saying. Pawpaw, Papa. They haven't figured out which name they're gonna call me yet. Triggs, oh my, OMG, I forgot he did use to shade me. Yeah, Lala, we can't stand for that. You can't be forgetting that somebody shaded you. That's what you got your brothers for, to remember shit like that. Good job, Trey. We don't like the Diamond Heist dude. What's his name again? Timmy. That don't even sound like a hard Timmy Diamond. Timmy Diamond. That sounds like a girl should be named something Diamond, not no guy. Unless he's talking about wrestling like Diamond Dallas Page or something, but this ain't that. It's the Block family, and we respect our sisters all the way around. Well, a man? Yeah, man. Lala, I ain't never heard no man sound like, oh, Lala D, but I'm wrong. This old school dude, man. An old veteran. I ain't gonna just call him an old school dude. An old veteran. He came in the store one day. He was hot. It was a bad day. You know, sometimes the bums and stuff like that be outside in front of the store. Things get to looking a little rugged. He walks in, and when I say the man came up to the register and he said, just like this, don't think I'm joking when I say this, but he said, excuse me, what's the phone number to HR? Just like that. Now I'm looking because I'm like, I can't believe that this voice is coming out this man. He says, the front of your store grounds is so dirty, I wouldn't let an ant eat off of it. Now that's kind of some cold stuff to say when the ant live in dirt. And this man said he wouldn't let an ant eat off the ground in front of our store. That bothered me to the core. Because he trying to say that our store is just nasty like that, and it's not. Not to mention it had been raining. There was some things to play into the situation. It's just, don't y'all believe that? I'm just saying that's how he sounded. Hey, what's the phone number to? I ain't never heard a man sound like that regularly. But since he was an old school cat, I respected him and didn't laugh. But it was kind of funny. D-Lo says to manager at my job from South Africa. He sounds just like Miss Doubtfire. Are you serious? Drive-by shooting, drive-by fruiting. Ain't that what he? Yeah, drive-by fruiting is what he said in that movie. Kind of miss old Robert Williams. He was the man. Sad how some of these superstars have been taking their lives and doing things. But I'm sure that we all here, we all strong. Hope everybody healthy. Let's have some fun. What did you guys do this weekend other than check out fruiting? Yeah, that's what I said, drive-by fruiting. I thought I said a drive-by fruiting. If I said anything else, please forgive me. You know, players mess up too. Sometimes. Every once in a while, I might make a mistake, mispronounce a word or something, read somebody's name wrong. But y'all know what I be meaning. Don't do it like that. It's hot in here. And I ain't talking about Nelly. I'm just talking about, can somebody turn the AC on? What y'all trying to cook a brother? So old boy sounds like that old man on Family Guy? Yes, he sounds like that for real. He sounded like that when he was talking to me, complaining about not letting the ant eat off the ground in front of our store. Sad but true. Okay, hold up. Lala D said, "You did. I just had forgotten about this. That scene line." Okay, shop, and I finally visited the world's largest Starbucks. Where's the world's largest Starbucks located at? And I'm sure you, Lala D, of all people, I stopped getting coffee at Starbucks a minute ago because my wife said I was being bougie. She's quick to throw that word on me, so in the Chi. So the largest Starbucks is in Chi-Town? I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Actually, I just met a couple of people at the store from the Chi. I was talking to them, and they was like, "Where you from? You don't sound like you from Texas." I'm like, "I'm from Gary, Indiana." Gary, Indiana. And every time that comes up, it strikes a conversation. Downtown Chicago. I don't know when the next time I plan on going home, but when I do, I guess I'll have somebody, one of my cousins or somebody, take me over there and check it out. See if I can't get me a latte or something, just to see how things going. So I can't hang in here long tonight either. Charge it to my health and not my heart, though, fam. Oh, I feel you. Once you start getting up in that outer regions of age, you just got to get your naps in, man. I understand it's hard to like wake up and just go a full day like these young G's do. I had to take a nap too sometime, bro. Let's just be real. I had to get my nap in when I can. But I love the fact that I've been blessed to see the age that I have. I'm going to a boxing match in Indiana on July 22nd. Oh, yeah? Who's fighting in Indiana? Blah, blah. Who's fighting in Indiana and what part? I know you didn't mean with. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got my glasses on tonight, and it seems like everything's going smooth. But yeah, who you going to see? And in what city? That part I would like to know. Man. So, firstborn. Naps, no sir. This here about to be a slumber. Yeah, you about to hibernate. You about to hibernate. I got to give Gil Coles some props, not on Champ Ross, but the fact this dude's memes are out of this world. He was killing me last week, putting my face on. All I can say is the man is out of Winston Lee. Oh, she said this kid from Chicago, Winston Lee, told me about. Okay, if you can get his name and everything, let us know. We can do our homework on him and see what he's talking about, see what he's doing, see how that's going. Does anybody have anything to say about any of the fights that took place that I got hulled out on in Champ? I think I scored 80 points. 80 points. My big bro, Big E, had a big day. I think he had 105 or 100 or something like that. He did his thing. Andy Cruz is supposed to debut on July 15th in Detroit versus Burgos. You hadn't seen it? Not wait, is that on Champ Ross? Are we picking from that? Or is that just something you putting out there? Because let me see. Is that name on the list? Whoa. You had Big Bro said he had 102 points. Okay. He finally came out that shell, making some noise. Yeah, Gil Cole, call him out now. He hit that 102 mark. Now you can call him out, because it seemed like you was trying to bully on my bro at first, calling him out, knowing that he hadn't had a good showing yet. He's still going through training and making his way through things, and you want to call him out every second. That boy D-Lo 404 said, "Hell, MZ, I think I had 35 points 2 weeks ago. I don't think I've ever scored that low. I think my lowest scoring was like maybe 50. I think that was my lowest scoring when I first started. And Trey X said, I thought I was lined up against Eric R. Oh, okay. You finna go against Eric R. Been doing pretty good. I think, you know, he been doing pretty decent. Proud of him. Making his moves and everything. Holding it down for the block fam. Can't be mad at that. Trey X, proud of you, man. I see you making moves. You if I'm correct, you didn't jump leapfrog that zone, boy, by plenty. Let me go check the stats real quick so I can make sure, because I can't wait to this season be over so we can see exactly what Mr. I'm the best at it, or all that noise he was talking. What the hell is the result said? Oh, there they go. Let me see. Trey X. 16. Is this the right one? Week 16, yeah. Oh, my bro Trey X at 17th place. And I flip over, MZ, zone 6 at 34. Oh man, you done skipped that boy by 17 spots. Ain't nobody heard nothing from him since then. And he only got me by 2 points. I believe I will be passing him up this week. And I'm expecting all block fan people to pass this cat up. Leave him in the back where he's supposed to be in rear view mirrors. We ain't trying to hit nothing but that. Nothing but that. Said, yeah, it was bad. Yeah, man. 35 points is bad. Uh-oh, La D. Correction. D-Lo, it was 25 points you had, I think. That's what Sis saying. I don't know, man. You know, if that's what it is, that's what it is. You and La D gonna have to hash that out. See how that works out. Gil Coles, yeah, you're right. I don't even know what they're talking about, but I'm in there. Thanks for the help. D-Lo say, thanks for the help. No, sis, don't say you just kid. Tell him he had 25 points. He had to hold it. That's what it is. Nobody let me slide when I was doing raggedy, being beat raggedy up in Champ Ross. But I do have to say this. As bad as I was being beaten, I feel real good because Champ Ross and so many other people hit me up at different times and said, MZ, keep your head up. Keep plugging. Don't worry about it. You're going to be all right. You're going to make a move. We got confidence in you. And that's what I needed. Then Trey X came around and said, oh, gee, we finna have to plant our foot and turn up field. So, yeah, I think some of my cleats had fell out of my shoe when we were supposed to turn up field because I started slipping. Ended up taking, I think I took 2 back-to-back beatings. I'm not taking another one. Y'all can forget about that. But I am going to start being humble because I've noticed when I talk noise, I get beat. When I just sit back and relax and chill and don't say nothing, just let people talk crazy to me, that's when I do my thing. I might have to take another vacation and go somewhere and relax and let my mind open up so I can go ahead and beat them down. Hold up, because it look like La D is trying to shoot a stone. That's right, Gil Cole, zone who? But then I see La D say, MZ, when I saw you at rock bottom, I laughed so hard my stomach hurt. Really? Is that what happened? Because I don't remember ever really being rock bottom. I was close to rock bottom, but I was hovering over the bottom because it was always somebody under me. So, yeah, okay. But I know I beat you. I beat La D, the dude from rock bottom. That's right. Gil Cole say, oh, gee, you got to crawl before you walk. Hashtag and steal. Oh, he gonna ride that hashtag until somebody, anybody, snatch that hashtag away from up under Gil Coles. Matter of fact, I'm putting a bounty out on Gil Coles right now. $25 to the block fam in a check for whoever takes Gil Coles down right now. Whoever is facing him, if they take him down, I got $25 to Champ Ross. I mean to the corner. making sure that we get some new punching bags and stuff like that in there. Yeah, I said it. It's out there. $25 bounty on the head of Gil Cole's hashtag and still. Y'all let me know who's going to take that up. Trex, lock it in. Lala D is campaigning for a whipping, and I'm in the mood to do some electing. Sounds spicy. It's official like a referee whistle. Lala D. So who's she facing? D-Lo? Is it locked in? Is it locked in? So I know to start letting D-Lo. Hey, D-Lo, if it's you, I'm opening up the GM late. Come through the back door. Try not to use none of that rubbing cream that Hannah Gabriel pulled out and rubbed on the dog's belly. Now we can't let Hannah Gabriel slide. You know, we're gonna have to roast her a little bit because we've roasted every other boxer that we talked about that end up being dirty. We let them have it. So, no, Hannah Gabriel, no difference. I heard about the rubbing cream and I was like, wait, what? Testosterone, all this kind of stuff. Does it take that to beat Clarissa Shields? Is that what it takes to take that cyst out? And I was looking forward to that fight, really. I like Hannah Gabriel. I was really looking forward to seeing her and Clarissa go at it. But listening to Duquesne, not Duquesne, listening to the Negro scientist, this girl is stepping up now. He said it should be a pretty decent fight. She should give her a little something. He still think that Clarissa gonna win, which I'm riding with Shields no matter what. No tune-ups, no training camp, no PEDs. Just walk in off the street suiting up. Whoa! So D-Lo really feeling himself. No training camp, no tune-up. Just put Lala D on the plate and supper time. Lala D say, "Are you stepping?" Sound like it to me. All we need you to do, Lala D, is say, "Bring it on." Go on. Type in "bring it on." Let us know that you ain't worried about D-Lo full boxing. Let us know that you're out to handle that up. That's all I'm looking for. Go on, make it. He's stepping like Earl. That's right. Just like Earl. You heard him. I'm stepping to him. He's stepping to you like that. Are you going to step back or are you going to get on the back foot? Start trying to dance and get away from that man. D-Lo, make sure you, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Lala D says she accept. Bring it on. Bring it on, D-Lo. Bring it on. Make it official. Make it official, Mr. Wizard. Make it official. Texas, walk them down. Make it official. You know already walked down that zone character. Keep on moving, player. Keep on moving. See if you can't get back to that championship so you can be the first 2 times. We still shooting for that. I'm still shooting for my first time, but I gotta be crunk for somebody that's finna get their second. Bring it on. With that being said, caught in love blind. I don't know, man. I don't know. I miss Hawaii. But damn, Van ran hot on me today. I think one of my hoses under the bottom might have a hole in it. And I just got that hole worked on. I'm gonna have to check the mechanic and be like, dude, did y'all make sure everything was tight? Because I wouldn't have no issues except for the alternator. Not my AC blowing hot and my car running hot. I'm gonna have to check. Hey, y'all gonna have to show me what y'all messed with. For real though. Them same 25 points you said I'm going to use to put some yonder on you. He done went to the old yonder, put that space, miles, eons between you and he. Lala D says she got a song she dedicating to you, D-Lo. Our extended family member, Nick Harmon, won twice already. I fumbled my opportunity and got second. Okay, so we do have a 2-time champ already. But since he extended family, I guess that's like an in-law or something, a cousin, a nephew from like 3 generations. We'll give him that. He said, let's hear it, La D. That's what I'm talking about. Get that banner going. I can say, like DeCane said, he said, I get excited every time I hear it. Salute Joseph Brown, the Honorable. Joe Brown has slid into the house. What's going on with you, my brother? Hope everything going good. If you at work, I appreciate you stopping through to listen and hang out with us and chill. I'm in the mood of talking noise and spitting on people. Not spitting on them nasty like people, you know, talking noise and chewing spit. I'm gonna do like one of those country boys and just let spittle fly, which I hate that. But I'm gonna do it on purpose just to prove my point. Where my stick go? Anyway, I know Joe Brown. We said we wouldn't talk about those boys until it was official. Has the curtains come up? Is it time to start hurling banner and talking noise to each other, to those fans of that dude? Or are we still holding out a little bit? You let me know, because I'm ready to let loose. I'm ready to say it, stand up, scream it. It's going down. Period. I've noticed that there's a lot of channels since these guys say that they're going to fight that I hadn't been seeing. All of a sudden, these cats is popping up on my streams, popping up on whatever it is that y'all call it when they pop up and you can see them. I ain't been watching them, but I'm like, damn, I ain't seen you in a year or two. And now all of a sudden you got plenty to say. They got all pretty graphics popping up about Spence and Crawford. Like all of a sudden they've got some new vigor. They've been infused and ready to go. They got so much knowledge all of a sudden. This and that. This person's going to do this and that person's going to do that. Asses ain't been around and I don't know how long. Now all of a sudden they got plenty to say. They ain't talked about none of the fights that we've been seeing on Champ Ross. Joseph Brown, you have been totally correct on saying that these cats supposed to be boxing channels or having boxing communities and never speak on fights that's going on that we know about, unless it's kind of a name that's kind of strong. Other than that, those hoes up, they've been in the wind. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say those hoes. Bang the like button. I see Bomac threw these Cheetos in the ring. Stop the fight against Gil. First of all, let me say this. If I had got the fight with Gil Cole that I wanted the week before, I beat Gil Cole. Just putting it out there. I had more points than he did. He wasn't saying too much to MZ. Then we come up to a new week, and I figured, hell, I should have back-to-back good showings and beat him again. And the first thing I hear is, oh, Coley lost. Then I hear another guy that I picked lost. And I was like, well, I already know how this week is going. Down freaking hill. But my big bro, Big E, came through and pulled out 102 points. So I'm going to celebrate off of the fact that my big brother made some noise and came up out of there. I don't even know, was he facing anybody? But the fact that he bust a bill in $2 is real good to me. Real good. D-Lo 404 says, these clowns right back to making them same dumbass videos like the fight ain't made. These MFs don't know about boxing. Oh yeah, I know that one. I got it. Took me a second to let it run through my mind. Y'all know I'm still trying to catch these phrases and stuff that this Twitter and everything has changed. I'm used to people saying words, writing them out. I gotta think hard now. You know what? Even know what somebody's talking about. MZ, you touched on what you want. I'm not breaking down the fight until the week before the fight. I feel you, but we gotta talk noise. We gotta just, like we did when Wild and Fury was going, like we do when we like the fighters that we like, and we say that it's going down. It's going down. La D, you must be a little nervous to say something about that old crawfish dude, but I'm gonna let you make it because you got to worry about D-Lo 404 taking you and putting yonder between y'all. He said he's gonna take you into the deep water and drown you. I got 25 on D-Lo. No, I got 25 on whoever facing Gil Coles. Whoever gonna take Gil Coles out, I got 25 on them. You know what? I'm feeling like I should drop 25 on D-Lo just to get Lala D in her bag. That's $50 going to the Block fam. Yeah, I'm saying it right now. I got 50, 25 on the head of Gil Coles, 25 on the head of Lala D. All y'all got to do is collect. For the family, the Block family, that is. So we can make sure everything keep going smoothly at the gym. These MS want to still argue about ducking the money and all this sorts of weird stuff. What if this and what if that? Yeah, none of that really makes anything right now, because in a few weeks we'll see what about everything is. He said, "Don't bet on me." I'm like 1-4. Like I was just saying, you know, sometimes teams start off slow and then all of a sudden, pow, things kick in. And you overdo. You overdo. That 1-4 don't scare me. You overdo. I'm thinking that Lala D is the right opponent to bring it out of you and make you go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to go and get these picks right. No guessing. No guessing. Go and do your homework. Don't just pick it because, you know, go on. You don't do like you did with the dunce hat. Go and make it be what it's supposed to be and handle her. Handle the Lala of D. Make it happen. Other than that, it is what it is. Mr. Wizard, who you taking out this week? I just want to make sure. Well, I guess I'll get rid of like this blunt. Dig deep into the bag and see how things go. You know what? I feel like is this the one? I'm trying to find my scumbo baggage because nope, that ain't it either. That dunce hat be calling me like Pookie said on New Jack City. So what you finna say? Help me, Scotty. They about to kill me. Is that what he said? Classic movie. Spence signed new management deal. He's leaving Heyman. C. Crawford knew something we didn't know. Misleading titles. That would make Spence a liar because Spence said he wasn't leaving Heyman. And from what I understand, Heyman was his not his manager, but his what you call it? His advisor. I ain't really worried about that. I don't give a damn if he switched managers or not. All I care about is him putting hands, paws, elbows all over Crawford. When I beat D-Lo, I'm having a shirt made with me standing over him like Ali versus Liston. Whoa, that's deep. That's deep. But D-Lo said it won't be no shirts made around here this week. You might have to wait a few weeks down the line because I don't believe D-Lo gonna let you make a shirt standing over him like Ali did Liston. I just don't see it. The Wizard doesn't do 10 fight weeks. I'm a 15-round fighter. Oh, okay. I feel you. So you're going to take a bye. You're going to just chill this week. We're going to concentrate on the best that really need to be made and keep things going like that. Let me see. D-Lo said, Hyphy is mocking these titles. Spence already debunked the leaving Al Heyman narrative. Yeah, I remember him saying he wasn't going nowhere again without Al. At MZ, Hyphy making fun of these dummies, content creators like creators like myself. Making fun of who? Oh, you making fun of them too. I feel you. I got it now. I got it. Lala D laughing at the fact that Trey X said he a 15-rounder. He don't play that 10-round fight stuff. What about the 12-rounder? What about 12 fights? You know, or is it just all strictly 15 for you, champ? Just all strictly 15. So, yeah, I'm something like Liston in his prime, something like that, but not really, just in my mind. Well, I need you to be something like that the night that you and Lala D go head to head, Because like I said, I'm rooting for you. Not that I don't like Lala, because that's my sis. I love her. But she be talking that hot cap stuff. I remember her saying she can't talk to somebody in her rearview mirror. That's when I was struggling in the first season. I ain't forgot it all. You make sure you take a couple of switches, take the leather belt, take the paddle, take the extension cord, unleash all of that on Lala. Unleash it. Let nothing slide. Strip her down to the bone. She said, I meant it. And, oh, you serious? You really talking about getting the shirt made? Okay, that. You know what I'm saying? That's something made me say, dang. Well, we finna find out. We're gonna find out if you got it in you, sis. Can you pull it off? Can you pull it off and show us a shirt standing over D-Lo fold? I don't know how you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it and take a picture laying down and send it to you. D-Lo, don't let her do you like that, man. That's all I can say about that. I hear people talking about the splits. Who made the fight? Oh, the fight was made because Terrence Crawford did this. Oh, shut up. Y'all don't know. Y'all know about as much as everybody else. Not a damn thing. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. And let me light my blunt up. It's about that time. I got it rolled. Y'all didn't even hear me rolling. Skills. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Trey X, I heard you saying, man, you was having some problems sleeping, not being on the flower. But, you know, bro, tough it out. Make it to the date you set. Stay strong. I'm behind you 100%. When you can't blow, I will blow for you. Trust me. Every blunt I light up, I say, Trey X, this is for you. Like this one right here. Bro, this is for you. I wish you could see me. Yeah. Yeah. With that being said, I might as well go ahead and hit I'm high, you high until somebody decides to join in and talk some noise with me. Well, I don't really want to be in a t-shirt right now, so I better do my job. I'm thinking that's what you better do. 19 days sober. I'm straight now. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think they said when you do something 10 days in a row, it becomes a habit. Isn't that the phrase? You do something 10 days in a row, it turns into a habit. Well, I'm happy for you, bro. Sober 19 days. Whew. I remember one time I went sober for 3 years. I was forced to. But I'm back in the saddle and I'm loving it. I ain't had no reasons to think about going sober. I like my bud. And my bud likes me. Cut the tape. He sounded like Ali when he was blinded. Cut him off. No, you can't go bare knuckle on Lala now. We got to keep the gloves on. 10 ounces. We're going to have y'all in there with 10 ounces. You can't be cutting them off, trying to mark her up. We just might puff her jaw a little bit, puff her eye a little bit, just to let her know she was in there with the champ. Because we don't take it light on nobody that we step in the ring with. Everybody that get in the ring gets that business. Simple and plain. Nothing you can say about it. So, how was everybody's Memorial Day? I hope they had a good day. I barbecued a little bit after I came home from work at 6 in the morning. I cut the grill on at 7, knocked out everything by 9, was taking my nap so I could be at work at 4. That's the life of trying to get it. But I know all y'all know that. I'm about to play I'm High, You High, We High, Oh My. And let's get it. My boy say, no, there's a video out there where a dude tried to take the drink to the head. He started coughing like you and said, cut the tape. Well, I ain't gonna never say cut the tape.
I got cotton mouth, tongue dry. I'm irritated in one eye. I'm faded, waiting for the sunrise. I'm high, you high, we high. My movement is slow. Sloth life, I move slowly. My highs locked, but I'm low key. I'm high, you high, we high. Them edibles, damn vaping. Body vegetable while I'm vaping. At a loss of words and I can't win. I'm high, you high, we high. My head space is all smoke. I cough heavy with a light choke. I look up as my thoughts float. I'm high, you high, we high.
I'm so big like a paper clip. You know you can't undo me, it doesn't make no sense. Smoking on that loud, I'm flying in the cloud. You know you can't fade me, you know that's not allowed. Master God be my name. Every time you hear it, it be no shame. You see, I'm rising to the top. 21 deep, it ain't no doubt. You heard?
I got cotton mouth, tongue dry. I'm irritated in one eye. I'm faded, waiting for the sunrise. I'm high, you high, we high. My movement is slow beat. Sloth life, I move slowly. My highs locked, but I'm low key. I'm high, you high, we high. Them edibles, damn vaping. Body vegetable while I'm vaping. At a loss of words and I can't win. I'm high, you high, we high. My head space is all smoke. I cough heavy with a light choke. I look up as my thoughts float. I'm high, you high, we high.
I got blunts to the bitch to the blunt. I got that weed in my hand, so smoke is what my lungs want.
Yes.
I get a glow when I hit that hoe.
Sure.
I got an eighth in my hand. Trust, we about to roll some more. I sip a little, yet I blow a lot. Looking like a wizard reappearing as I'm smoking up the spot. Puffing on some purple Urkel, chewing on some Delta 9. Follow with some gelato, sipping on a little
I
wine.
got cotton mouth, tongue dry. I'm irritated in one eye. I'm faded, waiting for the sunrise. I'm high, you high, we high. My movement is slow beat. Sloth life, I move slowly. My highs locked, but I'm low key. I'm high, you high, we high. Them edibles, damn vaping. Body vegetable while I'm vaping. At a loss of words and I can't win. I'm high, you high, we high. My head space is all smoke. I cough heavy with a light choke. I look up as my thoughts float. I'm high, you high, we high.
I get high, so high, so high. We get high, so high, so high. Rolling up these blunts, about to hit these streets. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna put on. My tennis are my cleats. Outstanding feeling on this old school skunk. Back in my day, if it wasn't good weed, we call it bunk.
I got cotton mouth, tongue dry. I'm irritated in one eye. I'm faded, waiting for the sunrise. I'm high, you high, we high. My movement is slow beat. Sloth life, I move slowly. My highs locked, but I'm low key. I'm high, you high, we high. Them edibles, damn vaping. Body vegetable while I'm vaping. At a loss of words and I can't win. I'm high, you high, we high. My head space is all smoke. I cough heavy with a light choke. I look up as my thoughts float. I'm high, you high, we high.
Call up my plug, my nigga, what's up? What it look like? That good gas, he sent a pic. I saw the flavors, banana monkey, headband, sour diesel, runs two, Elliot Cushton, presidential, that George Bush, backwoods and raw papers. I'm set for it. Get the plug outside, walk back in the house, blast off. Bombs loaded, this blast off. Only that good green, no punk cuss, that's trash, dog. Only that good green, only that good green, no punk cuss, it's
I
trash,
got
dog.
cotton mouth, tongue dry. I'm irritated in one eye. I'm faded, waiting for the sunrise. I'm high, you high, we high. My movement is slow beat. Sloth life, I move slowly. My highs locked, but I'm low key. I'm high, you high, we high. Them edibles, damn vaping. Body vegetable while I'm vaping. At a loss of words and I can't win. I'm high, you high, we high. My head space is all smoke. I cough heavy with a light choke. I look up as my thoughts float. I'm high, you high, we high.
Oh yeah. I'm high, you high, we high. Oh my. I remember doing that verse right after Trey told me about that Delta 9. I had to go try it. Went and tried it, liked it, and put it in the song. Just like that. So it's a lot going on. But I want to ask y'all, is it I've been listening to Terrence Crawford. I checked out that $1 million worth of game, and he spoke about how the competition. You know what? I ain't gonna even waste my time on that, cause that man's talking crazy. I really just can't wait for the fight to happen. I've been waiting for a long time. You know, secretly saying, "Man, please let this fight happen. I really want to see Earl get this fight on." The man stuck to his guns. He didn't fight Thurman because there's a few times I caught Crawford actually coming out of his own mouth saying he getting ready to fight Thurman. I thought he lied. He getting ready to fight Thurman. He was doing a lot of things to put Spence in a bad light. And truth be told, it didn't work. Delta 9 is normal bud like Earl Spence is about to smoke July 29th. That's what I'm talking about. But, you know, I can't lie, bro. Prior to you ever saying the word Delta 9 to me, I never gave it credence to be something to get me buzzed. And when I found out I can go get some from up the street, I did just that. Took some to the head and said, you know what? Trey was right. This stuff here pretty good. Pretty damn good. And I agree with you 100%. Bud finna get smoked. A lot of people feelings gonna be hurt. It's gonna be a lot of agitation. It's gonna be some negative feelings. Some people might lose some friends or some companions. I won't say friends because a friend can't get lost that easy. But it's gonna be a lot of hurt feelings. Now I can tell y'all straight up, if, and this is a big if, like if everybody had a fifth, we'd all be drunk type if Crawford finds a way to beat Earl without the judges being involved, I'd be a big enough man to say the better fighter won, and I ain't mad. But I don't think that's going to happen. I am going to tell you right now, too, straight out, if my boy Earl wins, I am not going to be a gracious winner. I'm going to talk shit. I'm going to talk so much crap that y'all going to need some toilet tissue to help get around some of the stuff I say. That's right. That's exactly how I'm going to do it. Now, I expect it to get dumped on me because I took it when Wilder took the fall. I took it like a man. Like a man. Like a man. Whatever that song is. What's that dude's name? Singing that song like a man. That's how I took it. So, let the floodgate open from La La D down to the social sciences and D-Lo 404 boxing and anybody else. I will be unleashing the full gates, tanks, everything that I can let go through. One part I don't like is Earl has only had one fight since 2020. This is 23. That was the last time he fought Ugas? Ugas was in 2020? You know what, Trey? I think this is going to be the exception. I think this is going to be the exception of somebody taking a break and not getting into the ring. I don't think this layoff is going to prove against Earl. I know it that that does raise a concern. I could have sworn I thought he fought something in there. But I don't think it's gonna bother him, bro. I think he got one of those attitudes and one of those those wheels that's gonna let him do what he needs to do. If he proves and stays true to what he said about having that first car accident where he could have left this planet, he said it opened his eyes and made things change. We haven't seen him not looking in shape. He fought Ugas last April. That's the only fight since 2020. I just what Crawford fought in December of that year, right? So it's not that much of a wait a minute, did I read something wrong? Okay, I got what you're saying. I was understanding that part about him fighting 2020. I just was saying it seemed like it's sooner than that. But I know he fought in April, and Crawford fought in, was it December? It's not that far of a distance between them, really. But I think our boy gonna pull it off. Well, I'm gonna say I think Spence gonna pull it off because I'm not sure how everybody feels about it. So until everybody, I know you riding with him, bro. I know this is a Texas thing. Texas boys locking up, and he gonna surprise everybody, which is not gonna be a surprise to me. It's just gonna go down. I think you talking about some me. You pull it up. So what you think about the Clarissa Shields fight coming up, and how you feel about Hannah Gabriel popping dirty? Crawford fought 5 months ago. Earl Spence hasn't fought in 13 months. Okay. Damn. That's an 8-month difference, but I don't think I think he's good enough to 8 months, that at the most that 8 months to make him even. Crawford can fight, and he has been in the ring lately. It's a lot to think about, but my opinion not gonna sway on the fact that, you know, I've been saying I'm riding with Spence from the get-go when it first brought up. Talked all the good points that I could think of for both fighters, and I still feel like Spence gonna do it. If his determination and drive matches the fact that he said he want to be undisputed at 147, he gonna get that. I see. To me, Crawford has done a lot of tactics and things like that. It seemed like to get Spence off his square, and it actually I haven't seen him get off his square. I've heard him get a little aggravated with certain things, but as far as getting off his square, he didn't do. He stuck with the fact, didn't take a fight, even though he said he could have had a fight. When things went awry with he and Crawford in the negotiation, he was like, man, this boy playing, I could have had a fight. In his tweet, something like that. Not word for word, but it was something like that. All I know is that no matter what tactics can be pulled now, Terrence going to have to prove it. We're going to look up and somebody going to be to twist their ankle or some shit. Bernie the Boxer didn't show back up on the internet. He knows. I'm like, well, who is all these people? I know who Bernie the Boxer is, but all these other people, faces that I'm like, dude, I didn't even know you. Who are you? And I'm like, why is it? But because it's Earl Spence and Crawford, everybody who put that in their title now, it's going to pop up for people. Simple as that. Me and my bros. Hey, got a question. We working on a new song, bros. Y'all let me know if we should roll with it. I got my verse on it. Big bro told me to let y'all hear my verse, and y'all let us know if we keep rolling with this beat. Well, I keep looking at this stuff about 8 months. I'll be right back. My rainwater.
These niggas bumping when they come through, but they don't know who they talking to. Don't let them do what they do, cause when it's over, it's all on you. These niggas bumping when they come through, but they don't know who they talking to. Don't let them do what they do, cause when it's over, it's all on you. I'm ticking like a bomb, but quietly like a Rolex. Cleaning off my hands while asking these niggas who next. In my family, I'm the baby, they say it's danger in the streets. When I step off the curb, I'm the danger in the streets. My brother be diplomatic, that means that they're talking through. But once you see me coming, that means that they're talking through. Where my homie? Out here stacking paper, and I don't have homies, I got brothers, which makes it greater. Before you hit the block with your foolish pride, I can see the future, you's about to be a homicide. We busting caps, no cap, matter of fact, we lay a cap in the lap and have the people screaming, now please let it make it. These niggas bumping when they come through, but they don't know who they talking to. Don't let them do what they do.
Big bro told me to pull that out and see if we should keep pushing on through with that and bring it out, or we should put it on the shelf. We always put it to the family. Let y'all figure, let us know. But anyway, I think Earl gonna beat Crawford no matter what anybody say or how it breaks down. That's my pick. And when we get closer to the fight, you know, we're gonna all dig into how we son of a bitch. How we gonna all get into that and knock that down? Oh my gosh. Y'all hold on for a second. One of those tree things is in here. You gotta die. Let me press this so I don't hear nobody speak. Shit. Put some on so it just don't be dead air. You finna die.
These niggas bumping when they come through, but they don't know who they talking to. Don't let them do what they do, cause when it's over, it's all on you. These niggas bumping when they come through, but they don't know who they talking to. Don't let them do what they do, cause when it's over, it's all on you. I'm ticking like a bomb, but quietly like a Rolex. Cleaning off my hands while asking these niggas who next. In my family, I'm the baby, they say it's danger in the streets. When I step off the curb,
Okay, fellas, I'm back. Joseph Brown said he like MZ. I appreciate that. So there's one down. See what else. What's her name? My girl Ali. That's the other girl that I liked when I was naming my fighters off. We were supposed to get together and have Trey. I'm gonna see if I can't get your voice again. Joseph Brown, if you don't mind loaning your voice too, I got a couple of things. Gil Coles, whoever want to loan their voice, I'm gonna let y'all know we need what I need to be said. I want to put into a song if I have y'all permission to use y'all voices again once I get the rest of the stuff laid out on how we want to do it. With that, so we also got this song called Ready that I want y'all to check out. I think Big E dropped his verse on it already. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this one. Before I get it started, I got Trey Exton joined in to keep me from going too far in the deep water and drowning. What's up, bro?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Yeah, I thought I'd jump on and give you a helping hand a little bit. I ain't gonna be on for a super long time though, because I gotta save my talking for my own shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Right. I got a new microphone too, so I was testing this mug out tonight.
But what I was trying to say, if I say that a man has had one fight since 2020, that don't mean his last fight was in 2020. That means that he has had one fight since 2020. And,
Yeah, I was getting it.
no, you wasn't, because you said that his last you were talking about Ugas, he fought him in 2020. And I'm like, nah, how the hell did you get that?
No, when did he fight Ugas? In April, right?
He fought Ugas April last year. And before then, his last fight was in 2020.
Oh, okay, that's what you was getting. Because you threw me all the way off. Because I was like, nah, I could have swore they fought sooner than that.
Yeah,
But
that's why I get your reading comprehension skills up, OG. That shit wasn't hard to understand. One since 2020. Since 2020, brother.
Let me go back up.
But look, just looking at the shit as an analyst, man, like I don't really just approach boxing as a pure fan. I mean, I like getting my picks right. So I'm always gonna look at boxing from like an analytical standpoint. I'm picking Errol Spence to win. I've been picking them for years. I'm glad they finally gonna fight. But at the same time, I can't look at this and say that this is an ideal situation. The man has had one fight since 2020, the end of 2020. But still, that's a lot of time out the ring. And now he coming into the fight. Right now, he ain't fought in 13 months. By the time they fight, what is that gonna be? 15 months?
Yeah, about 15.
15-month layoff. And that's where we're gonna put our eggs in the basket of. Like Crawford did have a fight in December. So coming into this fight, he gonna have a fight 7 months ago. That's not that bad in modern times. So I mean, you know, I respect Earl because he's the type of guy that want to go straight into a fight, go straight to war. He ain't trying to go get no tune up and all that kind of shit. But at the same time, this is boxing, a sport that we've been watching for years. Most fighters coming off of layoffs, it don't go the way that it's supposed to go all the time. He came off a long layoff and he fought Ugas, and we give him a lot of credit on that. He went out there and demolished Ugas coming off a layoff. But we gonna see if Crawford is Ugas. Because this is not ideal.
No, it's not. But I'm gonna tell you how this is just me thinking, thinking of what I feel, what I'm hoping Earl might have taken from that accident. One, I know he hasn't fought since Ugas, and it's just gonna be like 15 months when he get into the ring. But what I think he might have been doing, and I know it's a difference from being under the lights. I don't think he stopped homing in. I think he's really, since I want to fight this dude, and this dude playing with me, but I ain't gonna stop working and going to the gym and staying in shape. It's just being ready, as sharp as I can be for when I get in the ring. I believe that's how I believe that's the mentality that this guy got.
Did you see the picture that he took with Clarissa Shields?
No, I missed that picture.
Well, we posted it in the Discord. You didn't see it, so I can't even ask you, but he had a belly and shit on that picture. So the evidence is not supporting what you're saying right now. Crawford is actually the guy that's always in shape, to be honest. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But Earl, when I saw that picture when he took that picture with Clarissa, that picture made me think wasn't no fight coming no time soon, because he didn't look like he been in the gym just training and shit like that. I mean, he might go to the gym, but he had a little belly on that picture. And that shit, you know what I'm saying? Even Big E talking about he had a gut on that picture.
Oh, no stuff?
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm taking Earl. I mean, I've been picking the man for years. I ain't about to flip on him, but at the same time, there are some things that bother me. I'm gonna tell you something else that bothers me. His two when he fought in the Olympics and the AIBA World Championships, he lost to Southpaws. He lost to Cedric Sepiev, and he also lost to Andre Zamkovoy, two very skilled Southpaws. What is he going to be fighting in this fight? A very skilled Southpaw. In his professional career, he hasn't fought a lot of Southpaws. Two of the times he fought Southpaws, he actually got some resistance in them fights. One fight was Emmanuel Lartey. I don't know if you're familiar with that fight, but that's a fight that he had early on when he had about 8 fights. And Lartey actually hurt him in the fight. That was like a shorter type of southpaw. He hurt him. And also
black guy?
Yeah, he act like an African.
Yeah, that's I saw that.
And also when he had fought against Chris Van Heerden, he's not a well, he actually is listed as a southpaw on BoxRec. But Earl went out there and beat the brakes off of him. But if you look in the 5th and the 6th rounds, when Chris Van Heerden stepped to him in that southpaw stance, he gave Earl a little bit of problems. So I'm that's like a variable to me, because I haven't seen him enough against like high level southpaws to just be like, okay, I know what he gonna do. It's a little
Right.
bit of a mystery to me a little bit going into the fight. You know what I'm saying? So that got me kind of concerned for him a little bit. I know that he got a hell of a jab and shit, and he can go to the body. This is gonna be an open guard fight, so the lanes are gonna be wide open. I expect Crawford to be hit more in this fight than he's ever been hit. You know what I'm saying? But I do see some things that's a little bit concerning.
Okay. The only way I can tell you, bro, is the way I see faith in you when we make those bets. It's the way I'm looking at him when it's time for this fight.
Man, we got a 4 going against a 3.5. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spencer's a bona fide 4. The man went to the AIBA World Championships. He won fights. He went to the Olympics and he won some fights. So he's a bona fide 4. And I'm going to go ahead and ride with him. He's a naturally bigger man. Crawford got them long arms, but Earl's arms are just as long as he is. Both of them got about a 72-inch reach. A lot of the time, Crawford had like a major reach advantage in his fights and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got some belief in Earl, but at the same time, it's just not like a perfect scenario. Like if Earl, if he had at least fought maybe last December or this past January or something, I would feel a lot better. But it is what it is. He going into this fight in an unideal state. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's proven in the past that maybe the layoffs don't matter too much, like when he fought against Ugas, I expected Ugas to give him a tougher fight than what it was. He went out there and beat the hell out of Ugas.
We both did.
But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Is Crawford and Ugas on the same level? I will say Ugas beat Crawford in the amateurs. So that's a little bit of evidence that maybe Crawford won't be too much for him to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But in the pro game, I think you got to give a little bit more respect to Crawford over Ugas. You know what I'm saying?
Right. In no way, shape, form, or fashion am I overlooking Crawford or thinking Crawford just some easy thing? I'm not. I know Crawford could fight. I actually found myself when I was thinking about them fighting, the open guard thing with the lanes going to be wide open. I got that from you. And it popped in my head when I was thinking about Crawford going to fight left-handed. It didn't cross my mind about Van Harden or the little African dude about them being left-handed. I just like I said, the way I look at you and picking the bets is the same way I just look at him fight. I can't explain it no better than that, but you know how I look at you and picking the bets. So then you know how I'm looking at him. It's just what it is with him.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, man, it ain't nothing perfect shit, nigga. I'm 0 for right now in the new betting season, nigga. We just went 0-3 this past weekend.
And I'm still saying the same thing. Been sports teams that started off just like that and ended up being a champion. I have no doubt that at certain points you do, and I know it. And stuff gonna pop off.
Well, no, I actually know where I went wrong. Like in the Coley fight, we had an opportunity to take some low-hanging fruit because we was getting some pretty decent money on the fight just going the distance or even just taking the over. And I went for the big score because Coley by decision was at plus 240. But I knew the fighters had some familiarity with each other because they former sparring partners. They know each other very well. So the proper bet definitely would have been just take the low-hanging fruit and take the fight to go the distance, and we would have won. Michael Conlon, he is high on my scale, 4.5 on my scale. But the thing is, he already took a loss to a lower level guy. And I can't even think of his fucking name right now. The dude just went out there and got his revenge over Laura, Mauricio Laura. He just got his revenge over him. But that guy knocked Colin out. He knocked him out the whole fucking ring and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a person that ranks high on my scale. So that was actually some evidence that we should have just left Colin alone, just let him do what he do. And then the other one, the Oscar Collazo fight, he went out there and got a knockout over Jerusalem. We picked Oscar Collazo by decision. And we had a little cherry on top because we had a closed guard fight and stuff like that. But at the same time, when it comes to Jerusalem, he's actually never been in a ring with a guy as good as Collazo in the way that he can punch and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was some evidence that we probably should have stayed away from that one. But yeah, I'm gonna tighten up though and come back with something because I definitely don't like losing.
I don't either. But hey, like I said, sometimes you know how you just have your favorite, whatever it is. And no matter how many times you mess with that favorite, sometimes it don't work. A couple of times it might not work, but it never stopped being your favorite.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I done had enough experience doing this shit that I should have been on top of that more. I got to thinking about the money instead of thinking about the potential perils of the picks that I was making. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really kind of upset with myself over that. Really, ideally, the only bet that we should have took was probably a Cody going the distance. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's all good, though. We'll come back with something.
Yeah, and I have no doubt. I have no damn doubt.
Because I'm going to tell you, when it comes time for me to send them texts out, I got to tell you, OG, man, we lost. I got to tell Derek Bailey, man, we lost. I got to hit up the other people and shit that be betting with me. I got to tell them we lost. But I hate having to send them fucking messages out there. But at the same time, you know, I'm a person that just keep it 100, man. I'm not about to sugarcoat nothing. If we did well, we did well. If we didn't, we didn't. And I just got to go out there and give it to you like God gave it to Moses. You know what I'm saying?
Straight. Yeah, I understand. Well, can you hear me in my own? Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. But still feel like I feel about you in the picking of the bets. I don't give a shit what we were wrong that week. I just know that it's going to bounce back. We're going to be kicking that ass, and that's what it is. I feel like...
Oh, my bad. I thought you was...
No, I was just going back door and say, I feel like it's a lot of things that point that you just made me aware of that point to Spence having a hard go, which I didn't think it was going to be that easy, but I do think he's going to separate himself from Crawford. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped Crawford.
Yeah, I mean, Crawford has been hurt against smaller guys, but at the same time, he might have lost some of his punch resistance since he was down in weight. Like he was fighting at 135 when I seen him get hurt against Gamboa. You know, so that might have had something to do with it because when you lose weight, you lose some punch resistance. He might be a little stronger at welterweight, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we'll see. But what I was going to say is that statistically speaking, if we're going to keep on gambling, there has to be a time where we don't do well. Like, we can't just kick ass every fucking week. Ain't nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying? So that shit is bound to happen every now and then, you know what I'm saying? It's all about how you bounce back, though. And I done already proved that I can bounce back from some shit like that. So I ain't even worried about it. It's cool.
And I ain't never worried.
I see Eric R in the building. What's up, bro? Salute.
What's going on? Salute, Eric R. Derek Bailey fell into the house also. What's up, Derek Bailey?
OG, what's up, man? Eric R said, I took Trey X advice and took the 3-name Mexican versus Colin. Yeah, I was just talking about them 3-name Mexicans like Julio Cesar Chavez, Marco Antonio Barrera, Juan Manuel Marquez. When you catch a Mexican with 3 names, they be fighting hard than a motherfucker. And we went out there and bet against the 3-name Mexican and took Colin and paid for that shit. D-Lo talking about he wearing a dunce hat. I'm sitting right there with him with a damn dunce hat on.
When did you speak about the 3-name Mexicans? I missed that.
Shit, one of our recent live streams, either the fight call with Devin Haney or it might have been after a trivia session or something.
Okay, shit, they got 3 names. They fight for all 3 families.
Yeah, them 3-name Mexicans, they come tough, man. And That's what we bet against. Luis Alberto Lopez is his name. And as a matter of fact, we got burned by another 3-name Mexican about maybe a month and a half ago, because we took the Chi-Town Heat. His name is Alex Martin. We took him by decision over Oscar Duarte Jurado. And he went out there and knocked his ass out in 8 rounds and cost us some money. But we still won for the weekend, so it probably don't stand out to you, but it's stand out to me. Every time we bet against them 3-name Mexican, we get fucked over.
Shit, not. I'm sitting here like, damn. I'm gonna have to start looking at that. Now I'm gonna start looking at the 3-name Mexicans whenever they pop up.
But at the same time, even without that, man, them Latinos been going to the UK and just whooping they motherfucking asses on a pretty consistent basis. I'm surprised that what the fuck is that dude named that beat Mauricio Herrera this weekend in the rematch? That's the same dude that knocked Michael Conlan out the motherfucking ring. He got stopped by Mauricio Lara. He got stopped by him in the first match with a body shot, left hook to the body. Then he came back and won the rematch. I just can't think of the dude's name from the UK. But I was surprised that he won that fight, man. Because like I said, the Latinos been going over there whooping their ass.
Oh shit. Oh, you can hear me. What's up? D-Lo 404 and joining to the chat. I thought he was asleep though.
Yeah, me too. Somehow I'm echoing.
Hello?
Yes,
You got to turn that other shit off, D-Lo. We hear echo. Joseph Brown got me. That's Lee Wood. Lee Wood is the dude that broke the curse. Well, maybe not broke the curse, but he at least broke the momentum of the Latino fighters going to the UK and whooping their asses, because they've been doing that shit consistently. That's why me and D-Lo had them dunce hats on. We knew that them people been going over there beating them people, and we still pick Common. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We went down with the scale.
Man, when I saw that y'all said that Okolie had took a loss and Connolly took a loss, I was like, well, there go my week. Instantly, I said that, because every time that
ain't to blame though, because everybody picked that man.
I know.
Picked Coley. That didn't change fortune for you too much. The only way that it changed something for you is that you took him by decision, and a lot of people took him by knockout. So you might have been able to gain 5 points. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how many people did that. But overall, everybody picked the Coley. So that loss right there is not going to change your fortune in the Champ Ross very much.
Now I just noticed that the 2 weeks that we picked and I lost like my first 3 fights. My week was weak. I got to break that first 3 fight shit. That's me. That's what I noticed. And I was like, man, I can't, because the first week I was like, dang, everybody picked that dude and he lost. So I wasn't feeling too bad. But then I was like, shoot, I lost the first 3. I didn't do good. I felt like I didn't do good. So this time it was like this. I was like, damn, this shit happened again. Yeah. I know it don't have no, it's just me. I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to go back, because I'm just not trying to do that.
Yeah, you started out real good, man. I think you was like ranked number 14, and then you done dropped back 22 spots or some shit like that, man. You got to put your foot in the dirt and cut up field, OG.
Dude, I know I'm finna pass up that zone, dude. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even look at it like I went and caught him. That motherfucker just fell.
See,
you know what I'm saying? He fell from grace like a motherfucker, man. Yeah, shit, he looking like a sub-novice pedestrian right now. I damn near feel like a bully. I thought he was gonna be some real competition or something. I feel like I'm bullying a sub-novice motherfucker or something. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you fall from first place to 36th place? I ain't never seen that before. Well, I guess it's a first time for everything.
A very first time for everything. What's up, D-Lo?
34. Yeah, he fell from first to 34 is what it was.
Well, I know I'm about to pass it.
How my audio sounding?
You all right now?
Good. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, I don't know what. I guess I was stuck on YouTube or something because I had called myself cutting it off. I don't know what was going on.
That's the old man problem.
Yeah. Yeah, you have that sometime.
You seem to have it a lot.
Yeah, hey, shit. Hey, I take it over the alternative.
Yeah, and that's we both would take it over the alternative. I'm right there with you, so I ain't even tripping. I just like messing with you. What's going on, bro?
Shit, not to it, man. Hey, y'all don't looked at the picks for the week yet?
I was looking at them. I've been looking at them right here.
Any Friday fights on there?
Hold on. Yeah,
got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Whoa! Well, I mean, I got a hey.
Oh man,
a one fight on Thursday though.
Man, I don't want you to look at the one thing till Friday. All right.
Oh no, you didn't go ahead and say that. La defense have a T-shirt made.
Well, I ain't got no choice but to do it tomorrow now.
The 25 going to go in under her name.
Thursday fight.
It's actually a fairly tough fight to look at too. You got Steve Claggett versus Alberto Machado. That's a pretty tough matchup.
That ain't me.
Yeah.
That nigga D-Lo making all kind of noise.
Yeah, that's why I said that ain't me.
Man, I'm about to get off, man. I don't know what's going on. I'll let y'all, man.
Okay.
All right, bro.
It sounded like he was rubbing his beard across the microphone.
It sounded like he was trying to do it in the bed. Who the fuck is texting me right now? Just texting me random shit.
What the hell?
Yeah, texting me random boxing shit. Archie Moore helped train. I think this is fucking Chris Rayner. Let me tell this motherfucker I'm doing a live stream right now.
Yeah, now. Let me see. Eric God said he also asked what you want on your tombstone. Pepperoni and sausage is taken, homie. Don't worry, Gil. I'll think of something. Wait a minute. Is Gil Cole and Eric all going head to head this week? Some banner going on. I'm missing out on some stuff. Hey, Gil Cole, I was just talking to the Undertaker. Oh, yeah, he is. Y'all head up?
Yeah, Eric Carr and Gil Cole's going against each other this week. I forgot about that shit. They had set up their little matchup.
Oh, that's going to be some funny talk.
That's why I fucked up when I was saying Gil Cole versus La D, but it's already Gil Cole versus Eric Carr.
Okay. Man. And I was like, when I called Gil Cole out the first week, I was like, you said, oh, Gil Cole's going to get somebody else. I beat him that week. I was like, man, this was... Then a backdoor stink.
So you gotta stay consistent, OG. You can't fall from 14 to 36, brother.
Hey, it ain't over. It ain't over. I'm fighting.
Yeah, we're going into the second half of the season right now.
Now I'm gonna make my move again. I'm going to the playoffs, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go to, and I ain't trying to fall either. So I'm talking shit to my own self too.
So everybody get ready. I'm finna get on it. Shoot. What's up, Jay Brown? Joseph Brown in the house. My brother, my friend. What's going on?
What's happening with y'all, man?
Shit, you got it.
Nah, man, I'm just listening to y'all, man. I figure I'll jump in for a little bit before I get on. I gotta get up early in the morning, so I figure I'll jump on for a little bit. Just got home.
Glad you made it to the house safely.
But yeah, man, Okolie, I was so disturbed watching that performance, man. That's probably one of the most disappointing fights that I've seen in a while, his performance. And considering who's training him, you just don't expect to see him to be that terrible. I mean, I felt like this dude, literally, they just picked him up off the street and just said, "Here you go, buddy. Go and fight. We need you." Last minute type shit. Some guy they just found on the street. That's how terrible he was, bro. Like the grabbing, the holding, the clubbing shots in the clinch, and just sloppy, not even executing the jab properly. Just so many things that this guy was just doing that he just looked like a novice, a complete novice in the ring, like he never fought a professional fight in his life. That's how bad he looked in the ring. And I'm not even exaggerating. I had to turn. I actually wanted to watch it a little bit longer, but because his performance in the fight itself was so bad, I had to click off of it. And I was watching other stuff leading up to the Lee Wood Herrera fight.
Damn.
Yeah, one thing I done noticed about them UK fighters, man, even if they Olympic gold medalists and shit, you can't trust them motherfuckers.
Shit, I know Eddie Hearn was I know he had a little bit of a smirk watching that performance from Cody, because he had they had some issues with his contract, and he went over there with Sky, and that shit. I know Eddie Hearn's like, whew, I dodged a bullet with that. So yeah,
if I was Richard Reactor, I'd be pissed, because I would feel like, man, I should have been the one to knock his weak ass off.
Yeah, that was terrible, bro. Like, it's like, where does he go from now? And this guy was talking about going up to heavyweight and all kind of shit like that. Man, you better sit your ass down. Like,
the man trying to get a bag. G-Lo say he gonna help hold down the chat as long as he can. And these boys here crazy.
But I did check out that Rougarou and Thurman fight hype. I was more intrigued, MZ, of listening to what Rougarou had to say. Thurman can't really give you a solid answer of what direction his career is going. He's talking about August, possibly fighting. He don't really know the opponent. He was more, yeah. He's this typical Thurman stuff, man. Talking about how he had another kid, and he was breaking down the Haney Lomachenko fight and the Spence Crawford potential matchup, and all that stuff, man. I was more interested in Regis. Regis, breaking down why he decided to sign with Matchroom instead of Top Rank. That was one of the things that I wanted to really hear from his perspective on. So he had some interesting things to say about that.
What did he say?
As far as like Top Rank did have a deal in place where he was going to be making more money than the deal he took with Eddie Hearn. He said there was some scenarios that were up in the air for him. He kind of felt like if he would have signed with Top Rank, there was a possibility that certain fighters on their roster at 140 potentially might not be there to make a fight with him. And he was referring to Ramirez. He doesn't know if Ramirez is going to re-sign. He doesn't know if Teofimo Lopez is going to stay there. He doesn't know if he'd be able to get the fight with Josh Taylor. And even though that he felt like he was just going to be another cog in the wheel and not an actual priority. And so he actually went with Eddie Hearn because he felt like Eddie Hearn could get him the big fights. Eddie's a smooth talker, man. You can say what you want about Eddie, man. When he gets you in the building, he knows the right buttons to push, and he knows how to talk. So Eddie promised him Sabril Matias unification fight. I don't know how the hell he's gonna pull that off. Because last time I checked, he's a PBC guy, Matias. Now, I would love to see that fight, but I don't know how he's gonna get Rougarou that fight. He also told him that he may end up getting Devin Haney might end up getting Haney back, and they might be able to get a fight with Haney because Haney's a free agent. And it was one other fight with Barbosa. He said we end up probably get a fight with Barbosa. Well, you talking about big fights, man. We don't consider, those aren't mega fights, but as far as a Matias fight, we want to see that for sure. But I don't see that as a big money fight though. But hey, man, this is what he decided to do, and so if he falls into that area where he's not getting the fights he
Like
thought he was
Boo
gonna. Yeah, he's not getting the fights he thought he was gonna get. He only has himself to blame for that at this point in his career. He's not young. He's in his 30s. I mean, we want to see him in better fights. Since the Super Six, he really hasn't. Besides the
Josh
last
Taylor.
guy he fought, that was a good fight. We all wanted to see that. But since that, we don't really know what's in store for him. So hopefully he can get these fights, and I definitely will be on board to see him fight Matias for sure. That's a definite fight. I mean, that's nonstop action, man. From round one to however long it goes.
That's one of the best fights that can be made in boxing.
Speaking on Eddie saying that well, what's his name? Devin Haney is a free agent. I recognize Devin when he was talking. He was buttering up Top Rank about how much he liked working with them, and it sounded like he was petitioning to go back to Top Rank. It was one of those interviews they were doing, and he was talking to Bob. Bob was there, and he was like, I like working with him and this and that. And you know how they do. It sounded like he was petitioning to go back up in Top Rank.
Yeah, you don't burn your bridges. At the end of the day, Top Rank did give him an opportunity to be undisputed. So for that, he can't really say, bad things about Top Rank. He wouldn't have got the undisputed fight. I mean, Bob told him before he signed with Top Rank, he said, you signed with the wrong promotional company, kid. And when he came there, he got a 3-fight deal, and Top Rank gave him, quality fights for him to become champion. And so he has to respect him for that. What he does after that, that's on him. But I can honestly say, it ain't too many ain't too many easy roads for Devin Haney at this point. I mean, if he wants to take a huge mega fight, that huge mega fight is with Tank Davis, and it's on the table. It's right there. I mean, he can sign with PBC and he can get that fight, but he's gonna have to take that fight right away. If he's looking to make some, like I said, that big money, $5, $7, $8 million, whatever it may be. That's the fight right there. Or he can take a fight at 140 and go to Matchroom and fight a Rougarou. He ain't gonna make that kind of money fighting there. Eddie Hearn has already said Devin Haney is, he costs too much. So he ain't gonna get the kind of money that he once got going back to Matchroom to fight a Rougarou, which is at 140, a division which he's unknown, he's unproven at. Obviously, he can still make the weight at 135. He said he has a chef, so it ain't gonna get no bigger than Tank and him at this point. So he might as well go ahead and make that fight.
Okay. I was going to use the words and say, don't Trey say follow the money? And I guess if people stick to the plan, I guess the next small move would be to go and face Tank for the big bag. You got all the belts. You beat Lomachenko. Now is what? Like you said, go back to Eddie Hearn, stay at Top Rank, or go after the big bag. Nobody can produce that big bag to you 9 times out of 10, except over at PBC. But it's a possibility that they can cross do a thing, and he can go with Top Rank and cross over with PBC. There's a possibility that can happen too. But that would be a foolish move. It's like you giving more money away doing that. See, you just got yourself out of an obligation where that could be a potential, hazard or potential roadblock. That roadblock is gone with you being a free agent. Come over to PBC. That's the biggest money fight that you can make right now in your career. And guess what that does if you win?
Now you got the juice. You got all the juice at 135.
Yeah, because you the guy to beat Tank. You beat Tank. Yeah. That'll put his name in some faces. That'll put his face in a lot of places real fast. He'll get him a nice little shine off of that. But we speaking hypothetically. Right now, it looks like every mega fight that if it's time to try to get a bag, they got to go through the little yellow dude, Tank. They got to go through him in order to get the bag. I know we lost Trey because he got to save his voice. You know those. They got these things coming up. But would you agree? Tank is the money fight.
That's the biggest fight he can make. Obviously, there's some real dangers involved in that fight, but there's some huge reward also.
Well, we'll see what he and B will come up with and what they'll do. Because true, like you said, he don't really have no easy road. Shakur is barking at the door in Top Rank. Rougarou is now over there with Eddie Hearn if he moves up. And you got Tank floating around, but they're not floating around. He the one floating around right now. Is what decision is he gonna make to if he say he fighting for legacy? Because I've heard him say that if he going after legacy, shoot, you got rid of Lomachenko. It's time to set your sights on Tank and Shakur.
Well, you also got to look at it this way. You got a lot of people clamoring for you to rematch Lomachenko. Either way, I give you respect for going right in and fighting Tank next, or if you fight Rougarou, either way, you're gonna get my respect for doing both because both of them are really tough fights against high level opponents, regardless of what these retarded fans can say. As a pure boxing fan and people who really follow the sport, bro, you can't snooze at that. Especially at his age, he's putting together a really good, resume for himself.
Together.
He's putting together a good body of work. Like, you can't sneeze at it. I don't care if you don't like the guy, you don't like his dad. You can't sneeze at the body of work. If he was to do that, he's putting together for himself. And at the same time, you guys have been talking so much crap about Tank Davis all this time in between fights. Y'all been shitting on him. He been fired back at you. Now the opportunity is there for y'all to really be able to fight each other. And you actually put yourself in a position where it could be a big fight. You got to do it.
Well, like I said, between him and his dad, they're gonna have to come up with something. But it's no easy turn when you look at it. But I was just thinking. I always hear how you guys have said, Devin doesn't punch right. He doesn't throw his punches right. And then I saw Antonio Tarver doing the interview. And lo and behold, he said the same thing. He doesn't throw his punches correctly. And I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, he's been through the Mayweathers, he's been through, he's still with the Judas. He's been with Andre Ward, he messed around with some big names. And I'm just wondering why no one has ever, or if anyone has brought it to the attention that he's not throwing his punches correctly. Is he and Bill hard-headed and just not doing it? Or has no one ever really brought it up to him?
He's been in all the places where you supposedly get taught how to place your punches. Nobody places punches better than Mayweather. He's been in the Crunk gym. He's worked with Crunk. And see, sometimes when you work with everybody, it's not always a good thing because you need to stick with a foundation in what it is that you do and what you're trying to be as a fighter. And that should be your base for you to be able to travel in the sport of boxing. It's okay to, fight, spar with other sparrers, but I kind of feel like Devin and Floyd Sr. They had a good little connection going. They had something brewing. I felt like his defense was a lot better. I felt like Floyd was able to be able to show him in spots how to do certain things, even though the level of competition wasn't like the degree of difficulty like it is right now. But there's also a point in stage where Devin, he's at the place where he has to be more of a thinking and an adjustment guy in the middle of the fight also. He's excellent with the game plan, but when you get up there in the levels, there's guys who you're going to have to make adjustments on the fly with because they're just as intelligent in the ring as you are in a lot of degrees, and they can decipher what you're doing also. So, but
Well, I guess the downfall that I see the downfall that I'm hearing is going to play out for Devin is because he doesn't punch right, he can't hurt nobody, and because he can't hurt nobody, the names you just named going up to 140 Rougarou, he's gonna have a hell of a time with that dude. Messing with Tank, he gonna have a hell of a time with that dude. Messing with Shakur, he gonna have a hell of a time with that dude. Because him not landing his punches correctly, like everybody is saying, and it's pretty much the proof is in the pudding. You're not hurting anybody. We've seen him land some good shots on quite a few people, and it was like, okay, that's just okay, a good shot, but he's not turning it over like y'all saying, and that's right there. He's taking away from the hurt that he could be dishing out.
well,
So,
let me say this, MZ. He lumped up Lomachenko. We understand Lomachenko. He bruises, but them body shots hurt. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what Lomachenko talking about. He wasn't walking through every single body shot. Some of them body shots were dead on, spot on, and they stopped him dead in his tracks. He felt them.
right.
You know,
I won't. I'm just saying, like when he up on that head region, if he not turning the punches over and hitting them correctly, like I said, we haven't seen how many fighters have we seen Devin hurt? Like we've seen fighters that connect that shot and put a boy on stanky leg.
the most that I see Devin really sit down on his shots is when he's throwing body shots. A lot of times when he's throwing his right hand, he ain't really set to throw the right hand. What I mean by set, he ain't really sitting down on it.
Right. Well, I think that's going to be his Achilles heel. That's going to be his Achilles heel with any of those guys that we just named. Dilo 404 says, Rappaport is calling out Bellum Smith. Sniff, not Smith. Then he said, I get the feeling that Thurman was given a list of opportunities and he found a great reason not to fight any of them. Eric also said Thurman out here sounding like one of them former Temptations telling when he think his album finna drop. I think Thurman is more interested in trying to find a fight that's gonna get him back in the spotlight with those belts. I really don't think that he's looking to fight any of those other guys because for him, it might be big risk with small rewards.
Well, here's the thing, MZ. In that interview, he said he wants to stay at 147. And if he's staying at 147, he's going to have to fight one of them young, hungry lions because those young, hungry lions are what's there in front of him and him being a champion at 147 once Spence and Crawford decide they want to move up to 154. So he's going to have to fight those guys, even if it's for a bacon belt, he's going to have to fight one of those guys. So
they all going to have to fight one of them.
Yeah. I just like the fact that now the welterweight division can move forward to a degree because now the two guys who are number one and number two Ring Magazine, they're fighting each other. So now there's no question about, okay, now we all can move forward and jockey for position to be the next guy in position to be able to get the fight of the winner, or we're there to be able to get potentially a vacant opportunity if these guys both happen to move up.
No, okay. Treg said he back in the chat. And then he said, I say follow the money when you're picking fight. Yeah, when you're picking fights. I was just using it because it seemed like a good spot to plug it in. Eddie promised Carolina Cardina a unification next. Devin ain't going nowhere if he's smart. He do a one-off with the Arabs. But he got to have somebody to dance with. He still got to have a fighter to dance with. And Eric said, it's a tough situation because the more money you make, the more they want to chef you, especially after a loss. I agree. That's all I asked for. Going for a belt at 140 or facing Tank. That's Devin. That's the Devin I can get behind. Well, we'll see what happens with it. The dudes that Tank rolled with said Devin was landing liver shots on Loma and wasn't doing shit. I was like, come on, man. Yeah, they was tripping. Like Joe Brown said, some of those punches did make Loma have to reset. Devin fought a good. I feel like you don't dis. I feel like you don't disrepresent my talking points, sir. No, because I was like saying, if Devin was gonna make a big move and everything like that, and it was like follow the money, tank the money. I think that was a good, that's a good use. But behind the scenes, picking the fight, keep that under the curtain, bro. Don't be telling everybody. I gotta have my secrets from the wizard. Don't share them with everybody else. I like messing with Trey, man. He stay on me. He keep me sharp.
Yeah, so there's some good fights coming up, man. Like, Stanionis, Ortiz.
But when?
Oh, that's coming up soon, man.
It seemed like for a minute it's been like dang, where's this? Like, it's like Jermell Charlo. We've been knowing he's supposed to fight, and it's like, dang, it seems like it's taking forever to get here. Stanionis fight seems like it seemed like we know about him, but it's just like taking so long.
I seen Charlo jump roping in the gym, so he's back training. He's getting himself ready. Ronnie Shields just commented on when Jamal potentially might get back in the ring. He said the WBC is allowing him to get a voluntary defense because he's been out of the ring for so long. They don't know who the opponent is at the moment, but August is looking like the target date for the return of Jamal, and he's most likely going to end up fighting the winner of Julian J. Rock and Carlos Adames. So I'm expecting.
Apple again?
Yeah, no, he's fighting Carlos Adames.
No, I'm saying he's in a position to get a chance to bite at the apple again. Not,
Yeah. Yeah, he's in a position, but Ronnie Shields. I like Ronnie Shields. He's talking like J Rock has a fighting chance to win this fight. Like, I mean, obviously you don't discount any fighter who gets in the ring, but based on J Rock's last couple of performances, I just don't see him beating a young, hungry, talented guy in Adames. And Adames is a natural 160 pounder. Not natural 160, but he's been fighting at 160, longer. And this is J Rock's first fight at 160. I see Adames making short work of J Rock.
J Rock might get stopped in 3.
Yeah, I was picking under 4, but you right on target though, MZ.
Stanionis and Cool Boy both coming off long layoffs. That's that PBC type stuff. That's what Trey X saying. Dang. But it just seems like we've been waiting a long time, though. It do seem like that.
I mean, people are saying Ortiz is just gonna walk all over Stanionis. I just like people. I don't know what you've been watching. I don't know who you've been watching, but Ortiz ain't been bulldozing people since he came back. So there's some question marks with him also. But Stanionis, we know what we're gonna get when he comes in the ring. He's gonna bring it. So they ain't
a nice performance against
Butayev.
No, when he beat I'm thinking about when he beat up Harrison.
Yeah,
it's like he getting better. That wasn't him that beat up Harrison?
No,
that was
Tim Tszyu.
That was Tim Tszyu. Stanionis is the buzz cut guy. My fault.
Yes, Stanionis beat Butayev. Butayev was undefeated, and Butayev was in line, to actually be in line to fight Earl also, and they fought. And I don't understand why that fight wasn't on the main card, because that actually should have been a co-main on Spence versus Ugas, but it didn't make it on there, which is a shame because everybody needed to see that fight. That was a damn good fight.
It was like the third fight.
It was on like before pay-per-view, which was crazy to me.
Trey said Butayev hasn't fought since.
There you go.
Man. That's why I'm having a hunger pain for. We getting fights, but I think you know what I mean. We getting the fights with the champ Ross, but it's those fights that you be like, man, it's the fight that I want to see. It's the fight that I don't know who might win or who might lose. This gonna be a good fight.
Hey, you got her picture up, MZ, and you ain't even mention her fight.
Yes, I did speak about it because I was talking about Hannah Gabriel, not letting Hannah Gabriel get away with the fact that she popped dirty. We didn't lean on everybody that popped dirty. I'm like, she got to get it too. But I was listening to Kane when he was talking about old girl. He was, he said he went back and checked her out, and he was like, her skills and got better. He still expect Clarissa to beat her, which I'm going with Clarissa. That's my girl. But for the most part, he thinks she's gonna give a decent showing.
Yeah, Negro Scientist was trying to shoot down what I was saying back there in Discord about the Mexican girl. I know she had some shortcomings in a couple of them fights, but you could see the progression. And it's a much better fight than the 40-something-year-old Hannah Gabriels would have gave her.
I feel you.
And this is her first Mexican that she's fought.
Ooh. Not that means a lot, but they do say the essays be tough when it comes down to it.
Hey man, they built different, man.
I could say essays for a girl too, right? They both, ASA,
And I don't know, MZ. You should know better. You from
Yeah, I'm in San Antonio, but I'm just saying, well, that's what I'm saying right now. We're gonna see how she deal with it. She says she ready though. It don't matter who the opponent is. She ready. And Clarissa gonna go out there and beat Clarissa. You can't expect to do anything else. Can this girl deal with punches and bunches and a high work rate?
I kind of like her. I kind of like her spirit. You could tell, like when she speaks to media, like she's not used to having all this attention, and she's just like real humble about it, real, bubbly. Her personality. So, even if she doesn't win, I kind of do like her demeanor.
Okay. Eric also brings up, he said Ortiz fresh off of almost being deleted. He was sick as hell. I'm going with Stanionis. What was wrong with him?
Some condition he had that they didn't disclose, but it kept him from fighting. You know, before he was supposed to fight Electra Rocha. You know, he was supposed to fight him, and Blair Cobb stepped in at the last minute. So, and when he fought the last time he fought, you know, he won, but it wasn't like, you know, accustomed how we used to see, you know, Ortiz in his performances. So, you know, we're gonna have to see, you know, how he looks in this fight. You know, I trust Stanionis right now more than I trust Ortiz, and I actually like him. He's one of the guys that I'm kind of rooting for, because a lot of people are sleeping on him, thinking he's just, you know, he's just another guy. No, he's earned to be where he is at this moment, and he's putting together quite a as far as the younger guys, you know, the Ortiz and the Boots Ennis. His win over Butayev is more impressive than anything these other guys have done, you know, up to date, as far as I'm concerned.
I give you that. Boots is always pretty much everybody he's been in the ring with, in my opinion, was pretty much knowing that he was going to outgun him. Eric crazy. He says Clarissa started to look a little cute with the Mr. Ed T. They growing on me. Hey man, leave Clarissa alone, homeboy. Leave Clarissa alone. Alone, man. You tripping. Go ahead.
Eric, don't let MZ reach out and touch you.
I'm just saying, you know, don't beat up on the sister. Let her make it. Because I don't see nothing wrong with a little couple of big teeth. I don't see nothing wrong with that. It just means she got a bigger smile. That's all. Let me see. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. These dudes that tank. Okay, I read that about that. Devin Haney. Tough situation. Okay, I'm pretty much up to date with everything that's been wrote down. So, check this out. At work, well, I wasn't there. I was at home. So I get to work, right? And there's one of these regulars that's always there. You know, he comes in and have his coffee early in the morning. He's telling me about this old man that usually comes through by the store. He pushing the basket. You know, I speak to him. I was like, hey, where you been? I ain't seen you in a while. You know, he stay with his daughter now. Okay, so now my boy say, man, this dude pulls up and I'm out here talking to the old man with the basket and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah. He said this dude pulls up, parked by the pump, walk up to him and start talking crazy and slapping. And I'm like, what? He said, yeah, but the crazy thing is Old School pulls out a shiny 9 out of a bag that he got stuffed in the basket and cocked that hole and aimed at that nigga. And then nigga said, oh, so you gonna shoot me? I don't know how he stopped him from shooting, but he said, oh boy, ran and jumped in his car and burned off. Now, that's surprising because, like I said, the dude was homeless for a while, but now he stayed with his daughter. There's another dude that used to be homeless. He just got housing. That happened to be up there that evening when I got to work, and he let it be known that he hold a big ass pistol in his bag. So I'm like, the homeless cats, these people be looking at them like they just trash and be messing with them and disrespecting. And that right there let you know you can't read a book by its cover. I mean, judge a book by its cover, or you end up sorry as hell.
I tell people all the time, MZ, leave people alone, bro. Like, you don't know what anybody capable of out here.
Exactly. And the dude that was telling me about how it went down, he's from LA. And he was like, man, I just can't believe that. That ain't. And I'm like, dude, you from LA where all kind of stuff go on. To see a person that look like they homeless, that don't make that person just defenseless. They just going through something. Maybe they had to get rid of everything but their gun. This is Texas. Everybody can have a gun. Everybody. Except for felons. But everybody else, we don't even have to have licenses to do it. You can just go to the store and buy you a gun now. I think, if I'm correct, if you don't have a license to conceal, then your weapon has to be, they got to be able to see it. So that would explain why the youngsters was walking around with them hanging out their pockets and stuff. But yeah, Texas is armed up and ready for anything. But yeah, I thought that was crazy that old man pulled out a pistol on that dude. You can have a gun, but you also Trigg said, oh, wait a minute, let me get it, make sure I get it right. He said he didn't shoot because he didn't have any bullets. Good play though. You can have a gun, but you also need bullets. You know what, bro? I didn't even think about that. But when he said he cocked it. You know what I'm saying? But he could have cocked that hole with nothing in it. But who wants to take that chance to find out if they got a bullet or not? They might have just that one lone bullet, and he might be straight enough to hit you with it. Wow. I can't even think who would walk around. Well, that's a thought. That's a thought. But I'm like, who would walk around with a gun with no bullets? That's just asking to get shot. Because what if the person you pulling on happen to say retaliate and say, fuck it, I'm pulling out too? I guess you just gonna be running for cover. Whoo, man.
Yeah, but in that case, man, the guy slapped him, bro. Like,
yeah, that part. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why.
Ain't like this dude just drawing just to be drawing.
And when you think about it, what Pops did to you? He running around with a basket full of, like, to us it would be junk, but apparently to him it's a treasure, because he always got this basket with all kind of stuff in it. He was sitting on the side of the store one day and he pulled out all this junk, and he was out there working on weed eaters and drills and stuff. Like he had a little shop on something. I mean, we like, man, you can't be out here with all this stuff on the side of the shop. Oh, my bad. He a little off. He got those kind of big ass eyes that when he talk to you, they be rolling around like he looking for something. But he all right dude when you talk to him, you see it, his mind is ticking. He hasn't said nothing that put him in a hard time. He just like he is. And he seemed to be at peace with it. Like I said, he stay with his daughter now, but he still come out there with that basket. He said his daughter said he can't bring his basket home. He have to leave his stuff when he come home. Eric also said, you got to respect a homeless person who holding out and not robbing. Yeah, you got those that actually, they're panhandle, but, they don't be doing nothing. They don't come in the store when they don't have money except to use the bathroom. You got those that are like that. And when they get their little money, they'll come in and they'll buy their little thing and keep it moving. But then you got the slick ones that'll come in and walk up and down the aisle knowing they ain't got no money. You ain't walking up down the aisle for nothing. And they're stealing. And then when you say you can't come in the store, they think they'll wait to the next shift. Like, we ain't telling those people, hey, this person can't be in here. They think like that. So we got this one Mexican dude. They'll wear one of those masks, that cover up your mouth and go right over your eyes. The only thing you can see is your eyes. And what he'll come in the store and just be in there and try to chill for a minute and wait for you to start helping somebody or turn your back. And excuse me, try to run behind the counter and snatch cigarettes and lottery tickets, and then jump back on the other side and start walking around like he ain't did nothing. He is not allowed to step foot through the door. He was saying you have to respect the homeless man with the gun who isn't robbing. Wait a minute, did I read that wrong? Oh, I did, because I missed the holding totally. I just said a homeless person who isn't robbing. Damn, that's crazy. I missed that whole word. Appreciate it. I got you. You see it. You pretty much have to respect anybody that's holding some heat, especially a crazy person. You never know what's gonna set them off. But like I said, you kind of get the feeling of the people that come in. You don't, saying you feel sorry for a person is not quite the word I want to use, but I do have a humane side of me, and I guess you kind of got to be on point and trying to read what's coming in the door, that what could hurt you, what might try to hurt you, and what's gonna come in there stealing. It's one thing to steal because you're hungry. It's one thing to steal because you just a sad sack. And we got plenty of that. People come in with money and steal. I don't know if it's a sickness or what, but I'll be looking and like, damn. And ain't no need for me to chase them, because why would I? I'm not gonna put my life on the line for some petty stuff that the store gonna be able to get insurance got covered already. Hell. But it's just watching how people come in. You got people go over to the fountain drink area, pick up a cup, try every flavor. After they drink on that ice, they pour that ice out and fill up some more. Now they got this thing. The youngsters come in, want to pick up 2 cups like they sip and serve. I'll be charging it. I ain't letting shit go out past me. You got the $1.29 cup. You want me to charge you 86 cents? No, sir. I'm charging you $1.29 twice because you got 2 cups. You might as well put some soda in those holes, because $1.29 is what it is for each one. And they be talking about, but it's just ice. Hey, that cup got a price on it. I ain't even finna argue with you. Turn it around where that barcode is. Bleep. See that? $1.29. Can't let nothing slide. Because if you do, they'll try you. Now I got to talk to the girls and Nate, because they be letting the homeless people come in there, get bags, and go empty the trash. I'm coming to work. Trash cans don't have no bags in them. They not even in the receptacle anymore. I'm like, what's going on with this? Oh, such and so was supposed to be empty. Such and so don't even work here. You taking advantage of the homeless. You promised them a sandwich. Now they walking in this hole, grabbing sandwiches and walking out like it's all right. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Joe Brown, I be at that mud sometimes saying, if this was my place, I'd buy one of those tasers that you could shoot. And every time I catch somebody stealing, I just taser their head. Bow! And call the cops. Come get him. Come get her.
Man, Z, you want them flapping around like snails over on the ground.
See, like a piece of fish and some hot grease. Have them like a piece of bacon. I wouldn't shock them for a long time, just enough to incapacitate them. I was going to say decapitate. Incapacitate them till those people come. I'll be the kind of store owner. Don't steal from me. I'm in the hood. I'm trying to help y'all. Every time I catch somebody stealing, I have some kind of way to make them pay. But I think a stun gun with the little 2 things to shoot out, pow, yeah, that'll work great. Because I done seen sometimes, I do get mad because I'm like, I'll be nice to these people, man, that come in. If you come in and keep it real, or at least give a story that's believable, I'll try to help you out. How you gonna come in the store, pick up something? No, you ain't got but $1, but this item costs a little more than that. And it's one of those kind of open items. Like I'll give you an example. Cat come in, buy 2 hot dogs. It's 2 for $3. He got $1.50. Talking about, I thought they was this much when it's a big ass sign up there. Now, sometimes I would be like, okay, if a person come out with close to what it would cost, but you got $1.50 and you looking up there telling me that you thought it was this much. So I'll be like, no, it ain't that much. So they be standing there looking at me, right? Like I'm gonna say, go ahead, and I'll reach over while they looking at me and grab the boat with the 2 hot dogs in it and pull it back to me. And be like, you ain't got $3? And they're like, no, all I got is $1.50. I'm like, man, you came in here and you knew all you had was $1.50. You thought these 2 hot dogs was $1.50? Oh, well, I thought that nah, I just dropped them in the trash.
I know that shit can hurt their feelings, bro. to see them two hot dogs just go in the trash like that. He'll see you a mug, man.
Dude, you think about it. You came in the store with $1.50 and you went to something that you knew wasn't $1.50, but you thought that you was gonna come up there and give me. I don't know what you thought you was gonna do, but nah, I take that food so fast because you could tell when they playing with you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get over.
MC drop him in the trash on him.
There's a garbage can right behind me at the spot where I make a seal. It's a garbage can right there. And like I said, I just reach over nice and calmly and slide it on to me. Say what I got to say and then drop the whole in the trash if you ain't got the money. If you can't come up with $2, if you came in and had $2 and some change, like $2.47, I could see that. I could help you out. But you come in there with $1.50. Yeah, you got to go ahead and I just write them off. That boy Eric R said use an airsoft pistol. Shoot their ass in the calf muscle. I call that the act right. Yeah, you're right, Jerry Bailey. You can't be nice to people. They will take advantage. Especially, man, I sit down and talk for hours about how these people be doing some crazy, nonsensical stuff. I break the soda machine down, take the nozzles off because I'm trying to clean it. I want to make sure that people get clean drinks. I don't want, my babies, my wife come in there. And I drink out of there, so I want to make sure they're clean. Break the whole system down. Take these 2 lice cardboards and put it in front of where you get the soda at. When I tell you people will come in there and try to reach behind there, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I have to say dude because I can't say nigga. So I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Oh, I can't get nothing. I'm like, you see those big old cardboards right there in front of all those fountains. And you try to reach behind it and you asking me if you can't get none? No, man, I'm cleaning it. Now you can get something nasty could fall off into your drink and then you're going to be looking all crazy and your feelings could be hurt. You're going to be mad at me. People don't read. Big ass sign on the door to say, say cleaning, close count, changing end of shift. They just pull on the door. Signs say, open back up at 1 o'clock. How long is it gonna be before you open back up? What time your watch say? Your phone. What time you got? Oh, it's 12:01. Well, I got 59 minutes. I just want to get something to drink. I just want to count. I ain't opening the door. How long it's gonna be? Well, you sitting there talking to me, burning up time. You just added 10 more minutes.
The time on the door and they ask you how much longer.
Dude, they do that for real. They do that shit for real. I can point at the sign. They be pulling. They be pulling on the door like when they hit it, like boom. Like, is it? You don't see that big old sign right there? I'll be in there just roasting their ass. They, when they be walking away, I'm like, look at this dumb motherfucker. You see, I'm sitting here doing paperwork. It's obvious that I'm busy, and the store needs to be closed. This store 24 hours, yeah, but it's gonna be closed for this hour while I do what I do. You don't like it? You can go down to the other store. It's closed. Well, look like you're gonna have to wait. And
come back in the hour.
But now, since I got other duties, I'll put a sign up say close for 2 hours. Oh, that'd be crushing them. And I'll be taking my time. I'll be mopping the floor after I count the money and all that stuff, do all the other paperwork. I'll be in there mopping the floor, listening to music, or doing a replay of Marlowe's Corner. Why motherfuckers be out there. And you can see they get mad. They get in their car, pull off and leave. I don't care. I used to, when I first started, I was trying to hurry up and do everything and open back up fast just so they can come in there. You pulling on the door just so you can go to the bathroom. You ain't even buying that. You just going in the bathroom and come right back out. I stopped. I ain't finna do that shit anymore. I take my time, clean up. I open back up when I open back up. My boy Eric R said, I know off topic, MZ. Why come I ain't have a show? I ain't have a show named after me after our trilogy last season. You know what? I got you covered. Eric's All Us Talks Boxing. Next week. Make sure I put Eric R. Damn, my bad, man. I can't believe I didn't give you respect like I was supposed to. I'm gonna make sure it happens.
Hey, your boy Tiafimo, he channeling his inner Deontay Wilder, talking about how he gonna catch a body.
Did they make a big fuss about it?
No, but you know,
when does T.O. beat up somebody bad enough that you thought he could end up or hit somebody so hard that it gave you the sense that he could catch a body?
I mean, he hasn't done that since he's been at one. He ain't done that at 140. He's done it at 135. He's knocked guys out stupid at 135, but he ain't done that at 140. And obviously, Josh Taylor's not the guy you want to be saying that dumb shit to.
Going out there swinging for the fences and missing.
Because Josh Taylor's already a mean motherfucker when it comes to and you giving him added motivation, talking crazy like that.
But he can't come out there and make no showing like that fight that everybody said he lost. He can't do that.
Truth be told, both of these guys are at a crossroads when it comes to, you know, what could potentially happen after this fight. You know, T.O. and Top Rank is at odds. This could be the end of the line for him at Top Rank, and obviously Taylor, you know, is he going to move up after this fight? What is his plans going forward, you know, at 140, or is he going to stay there? You know, it's a lot of question marks, and both guys, they didn't perform well. In both instances, people thought they lost their last fights. So you can make a case for both guys losing the last fights they were in. So, you know, I'm questioning, you know, what's going on with Teofimo Lopez. Is he's channeling his inner Rolly Romero, just saying crazy shit. You know, that type of shit ain't gonna work against a guy like Taylor. You know, we gonna see, man. That fight's only 2 weeks away, so
T.O. kind of been tripping since he became undisputed. Ever since he got all those belts, he been a different dude. He been a different dude. He seemed to be in some kind of mental state where he thinks he's better than what he is. I don't see him being about the game. I don't know, man. T.O. just his vibe is off-putting right now to me.
I mean, he got a lot of off the field stuff going on, you know, with the mother of his child, and you know, him and his father, and it's just a lot of stuff that at this level you can't have that stuff going on disrupting, you know, what you do for a living, because the outcome could be severe for you. there is no how you call it. What's the word for it, man? In boxing, man, you can't go out there and have an off day. That off day could be a forever off day.
It could be crucial. But to be honest, hey, this is his job. The ones that prove to be great outside the ring problems and stop them from doing what they had to do inside the ring. They didn't make excuses like T.O. do. All these excuses he made, they explode in the esophagus and all that kind of stuff. You know, on the cool, I ain't feeling it. You, the dude that you said you are, we need to see him. We need to see this takeover guy who seems to be missing since he got the belts.
And just, you're right, MZ. I mean, what a hell of a statement it would be if he was to beat Josh Taylor. I mean, that's one hell of a bounce back. You pull that off, that you basically are the man at 140, because Josh Taylor, like it or not, he still is the guy. He is that dude.
Oh, I like it. I like Josh Taylor. He mean. He mean. You talk that noise and you go out there and try to bag it up on you. He don't bag back. And like Eric R saying, Josh Taylor is a former undisputed champion who knows who he is as a fighter. T.O. still trying to see if he's that guy or the guy who lost to Kambosos. Oh, that's a good point. Well, he better hurry up and recognize who he is, because lacking that kind of confidence right there of knowing who you are can get you beat up. But I don't know what it is. I just know that since he got those belts, he just has not been the takeover to me. He hasn't showed me that.
Yeah, and segueing into the Catterall, Jack Catterall, the guy who arguably beat Josh Taylor. Taylor's got some questions about, if Taylor is that Taylor that we're used to seeing,
Or he really on the wrong side of 30. How
Yeah,
old is Josh?
he's in his 30s.
Is he on that wrong side? Is he on the decline?
He ain't on the wrong side. He ain't 34, but he's there. He's approaching him and Rougarou. They're about almost on the wrong side of 30. Catterall, he had a nice performance. He had some moments where the fight was it was a good action-packed fight. He showed that he's still the guy need to be taken serious at 140, and he actually knocked down the gentleman across from him early on in the fight. He didn't get the stoppage. The other guy was just tough and was determined. And,
when do they do to lace it up?
Who?
T.O. and Josh.
2 weeks. 2 weeks from Saturday.
Really? And I haven't been seeing anything about that.
Yeah, it's coming.
Nobody been talking about anything, but that goes to your point. They don't be talking about stuff.
They'll talk about it when it's fight week. And next week is fight week. So trust me, they'll get on board talking about it then, and they'll have their watch party like they've been anticipating, this fight for a long time, and it barely gets a word of mention.
Huh. He said, "Did I miss y'all talking about Jonathan Lopez and Eduardo Bez?" No, we didn't speak about them. Shit. Which fight? When was that on the Shamrock Picks?
Oh, you asking the wrong person. I ain't been looking at Champ Ross.
No, I'm not at work. So check this out. Is it wrong? Is this a good deed or a bad deed? Say there's a person that you buy beer for because they always get off work at 2:00. And then when they come, they buy the beer from you. Is that bootlegging?
That is the definition, MZ.
I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I'm just saying if that was taking place, would that be bootlegging?
Hypothetically, allegedly,
okay.
I would think so.
Because there was this guy that come to the store. He always make it like right before we lock the door to count, and the pain on his face for 2 Bud Lights just it was overbearing. And maybe somebody said, at the store, I might have turned my back or something. They was like, you know what? I'll buy the beer for you, and you can buy it for me when you come. I'm just saying. I'm gonna have to look into that and maybe put a stop to it. If it was happening, where was it?
Allegedly, if it was, happening or taking place.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rumor has it. Yeah, you might want to put an exit stage right to that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he said, yeah, that is a pit. No, I haven't talked about it. I haven't looked at him yet. I haven't pulled out my amateur pedigree scale and pulled it out, but I will. I'm not going. Am I going against anybody this week? I don't know. Well, if that's the case, this is a chance for me to make a good show and go in the gym and practice up against some unknown opponent.
Them be your best weeks, MZ, when you don't be matched up with nobody.
You think?
It seemed that way. It seemed like you always be coming back like, oh, I did pretty well this week. And then when you get paired up with somebody, I don't know what happens.
I done beat some people. I can't. Nah, I done whoop some folks.
Yeah, but you just said the week before you had 107, and then when you matched up with Gil, it was a different story.
Well, see, no, was it 107? No, I don't
So
think
you said
I had beat him the week before, but I didn't get to call him out because he was matched up with somebody else.
Yeah.
Then my mojo dropped off when he got lucky, man. He got lucky. That's all I can say. He luckily whooped my ass. It is what it is. Yeah, God say call someone out, OG. No, you know what I have noticed? I have noticed when I stay humble and don't do the extra rah-rah, pride club before downfall. And every time I get to talking that extra stuff, I go out there and get beat. But when I just go ahead and sit back and let it come to me, that's when I have my best showing. So maybe I need to just let people call me out and take on whoever steps up. Whoever decides they want to come on with it, I just say, okay, that's what it is. Let the banner go, but I'm gonna just stay humble and slowly come on back up. Like as Trey X would say, it's time to plant my foot and turn uphill. I told you I'm going to the playoffs, baby. And once I get there, it's gonna be hell and high water. That's all I got to say about that. Eric I said MZ versus Zone 35. The Battle of Zones. Called Trey Heyman. No, there's only one MZ, one Musically Zone, Mr. 1326, always spitting sick. That dude using zone like a building zone, commercial zone, housing zone, something like that. Not quite the same. Not even chopped up close.
Yeah, he's what I like to call in the music biz a one-hit wonder.
Well stated. But no, I'm just gonna pass him up and keep it moving. Cause I was like, he talked enough noise. He just got under my skin. Talking to Marlon and Trey X like I don't even know where this dude came from. He just popped up out of nowhere. Like a bad dream. That quickly got forgotten. What they say, a flash in the pan.
Yeah, he flashed, all right. He had 1 week. Yeah, 1 week of smelling himself.
Let me see if I remember correct. When the fly turns into a fly, don't they got like 24 hours?
Yeah.
That's him. He got the lifespan of a fly when it comes to the Champ Ross after that noise he talked. 24 hours shine. That's it. But I ain't gonna let myself, get you talking. He popped up like a cold sore. Eric Him and Gil Coles, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some crazy stuff going on. That boy Gil Coles, boy, with those memes that he be making. You see how he did me? That's how I lost, because I was too busy laughing at his theatrics. I'll be back. Well, oh yeah, Joseph Brown. I appreciate you saying yeah. I'll let you know when I need those voiceovers. And yeah, Trey X and them didn't let me know anything. I guess they was like, nah, nigga, you got to pay us.
Oh yeah, just let me know, man.
Yeah, I'm listening to the different voices. I'm like, I can do something. I'm putting it together we're not as we speak, but I'm putting it together. Memes versus GIFs. I feel you. The battle of the two wits. Funniest characters I'll be seeing. I don't think I'm gonna hold everybody too long. I'm gonna surprise my wife tomorrow and take her to see the Guardians of the Galaxy's new movie, cause that's her superhero. She liked them, so I'm gonna surprise her tomorrow and take her to see them after I cut these tree branches that's growing over the fence into the neighbor's yards. I can cut them down, and then we'll bounce.
Yeah, MZ, I'm about to hop off, man. Just wanted to hop on a little bit and talk a little bit boxing, man, and not get too not hop on here and talk about these clowns out here in YouTube streets, man. It's just too many. There's too many content creators, too many fans that just make you not even want to get on YouTube and really look at boxing, man. Or hear boxing news, because all the trash is just being delivered out here. A lot of people just want to, make titles and capitalize off of, the name of set fighter from Nebraska and fucking, Texas. So, they're not really contributing anything to the sport of boxing, but just a bunch of bullshit. So, but like always, I appreciate this channel and the people who come through. So, but yeah, man, I'm about to hop off. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.
Yeah, I appreciate that 100%. And I appreciate everybody that comes through and share their opinions and stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call this night early. But I'm going to let some of my music jam. Y'all give me some ideas. You go ready.
My brothers tell me watch these niggas, tell them that I'm on it. My sisters tell me watch these hoes, tell them that I'm on it. They say the game is up for grabs, tell them that we own it. Matter of fact, we got some problems, guaranteed they don't want it. Standing in my kitchen, cooking cakes and dropping pies. Keep your voice down, my case is starting to rise. I hear these niggas talking what it is and they don't stop. So I'm gonna act like early truth and I'm about to spin the block. I flip my truck thinking the death is about to get me. If this ain't death, then y'all got a problem, I'm fucking with me. And I ain't trying to hear what the competition gon' stay, but it's time for me to speak, consider that judgment day. Really, all they breathing to me is that's overrated. If they claiming that they killed it, I spit and reanimated, returning eradicated. I'm killing my all clone, represent the block fam for the others to move on. I hear they out there hating, but eventually they gon' respect me. And I don't tongue wrestle with nothing, I straight reject it. They speaking on tomorrow, man, I'm living in today. Matter of fact, tomorrow ain't promised to make it anyway. In my dreams, I hear my mama saying, son, take it easy. Charge my brothers and sisters to make me take it easy. Believe me, as long as they righteous, I'll keep it tight. But if they coming at me wrong, then I'm turning off their life. My brothers tell me watch these niggas, tell them that I'm on it. My sisters tell me watch these hoes, tell them that I'm on it. They say the game is up for grabs, tell them that we own it. Matter of fact, we got some problems, guaranteed they don't want it.
No, they don't want it. We old school G's don't condone it. If you see something, we can run up on it. And you know we ain't just talking, we done shown it. Baloney, cheese, it's all gon' get ate. Ready for whatever, I see you filled your plate. Simple shit like that will seal your lame ass fate. Fuck around, hear your ass and end up late, believe that. Ready to show them we don't need them, they thinking that we do. Ready to show them we gon' beat them, especially when you know it's you. Ready to show them we ain't playing, keep busting them across their head. Ready to show them we ain't playing, keep tripping on what we said. Hear ye. The verdict is in, MZ and Big E is on the mic and we blowing big squeeze. Checking on niggas that's hating on we. Hear ye. The verdict is in, MZ and Big E is on the map and we blowing big squeeze. Checking on niggas that's hating on we. I know Boy say he wanna see me in the street so bad I know. He made that river we were drinking in the kitty cat saloon. Dude got mad cause the dame chose me. I'm just drinking in the cut. Could it be the size of my boots that made her wanna say what's up? Looked at my partner with a smirk on my face and I shook my head. Tomorrow at high fucking noon, somebody ass gon' be dead. Where's my hat? I done got fucking mad, ain't gonna get no fucking sleep. Because of this fucking toad sucker done call me out in these streets. Got up early next morning, sent a message to my bros back home. Teller said where first I spit on the ground and I said who's gone. He asked what's the message, then I said I'm sorry, I know I said I'm coming home soon. But I'm gonna be on the run, about to kill a toad sucker at about high noon. High noon. High noon.
Man, my guitar sitting in the back with my head down low. Running on Jose, single to the bar, keep singing some more. I'ma tell you a story about the kitty cat saloon. This is how it goes down. You got you some paper, you trying to come cheat, yeah, the girls let us move around. Now everyone knows how the story goes. The girl choose him, just let her go. But this boy about to die for the draw, catch fire, but you don't understand. You know her, he's living in the perfect spot, but the perfect shot. If I squeeze, I'm a sniper for sure. I ain't got to worry about a body wise there. I'm a little brother home with teeth. You come here tripping with fan, what happened? Automatically we used to be. I heard my big bro say, I'ma give you what you want, what you want. On the Marlboro, have your punk ass out in front, Tell your mom that her son will catch that at the highest time. I know.
Sitting behind the bar with a shotgun and some legs. If some shit pop off in my spot, somebody really getting with tags. I ain't about that bullshit when I'm in my pulpit. Test me, that trigger, I'ma pull it. Click, clap, this black, the mark's dead. The Morrison, returning the Mac in my head. Quick tempered, ill-mannered, but still managed to be calm with an intent to cause damage. Your lifelines like a grapevine, cut it any time. Stop on your remains, call it blood wine. It's not a preview, but a spoiler. Burn your remains, toss you in the boiler. Big bro, plucking on strings, scoping, low-key, hoping these fools keep poking the beast. But Maestro be a Maestro, gave his op to high noon, preservation of his life. So loved ones will know that he gon' rest in peace. His cow was running off at the mouth and game speech. Could be extinct soon, so this your last meal. Hit your girl, have a drink, cause this your last thrill. Your girl chose him, I think you should've let it go. It's just another love knockout, technical. But I get you though, pride is emotional. And downfall is normally where the motion flows. 6 feet deep in the tombstone in a single rose. Your near future is soon to be exposed. I know. The kitty cat welcomes all you ladies and males. This is the last call for alcohol and the last bell for tail. We're open from noon to dawn, 7 days a week. Come get you a meal, drink up, and enjoy something sweet. Although it should be understood, I need to make it perfectly clear that once we close, you ain't gotta go home, but you can't remain here. Yo, 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 yo. When it comes to my lyrical thesis, don't be facetious. Calculate what you're going to say, aka speeches. You can play this message for everyone that it reaches. I snatch the pits from their cores, leaving you with spineless speeches. I drop landmines like storming Normandy beaches. Wait while you recover, attack you while at your weakest. You a hypocrite like a sinner who always preaches. Talking about the Lord, but you really don't know who he is. We is judge and jury, fuck what your plea is. Stand trial, but see for a planet right where your feet is. Click the button, kaboom, blow you to little pieces. Have the courtroom smelling like burnt flesh and pieces. Jesus, ordering court, judge calling recess. Trying to understand if you witness the shit that we just. Your people upset cause that shit was kind of egregious. I've been over the top ever since I was just a fetus. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo,
I hear that they've been practicing to spit it automatic. Understand there's no practicing when you already got it. When they claiming that they better if you're writing than it's no. If they 21 plus, we gon' finally let it go. Damn Z, always understand this for the family. These niggas out here weak, it ain't no way that they can stand me or plan me. Always recognize and never hesitate. You listen to the track, open your mouth and hear detonate.
I am Michael Myers to every MC. I am Halloween. Texas Chainsaw in the cypher leaving cerebellum to sling the predator. You ain't ready for what I'm ready for. It's whatever, bro. Rest in peace to my competitors. Live from the gas chamber, my mind's so fucking tangled. Take one of these fucking rappers, hang them high and watch them dangle. Cut the fucking rope and if you twist and he get strangled. I control the MIC and you can't fuck with me. No, not likely. Do not give a fuck if you don't like me. This is strictly for my niggas like 2PAC. I'm colder than the polar vortex, chilling in the AC. Mr. Freeze to my foes, that means you can't freeze what's already for. I got some good gas, that strong, smoking by the whole zone. So fucking high, I go sit on top of the ozone. These boys sounding whack as hell. Dr. Seuss, rhyme form, I form Voltron. Yeah, it's on damn it, cyphers here. Hits from the bone, taking hits from the bone. Driving optimist, crime jumping out the bumping shots out Megatron. Next time you speak like speak up, pussy bitch, use the clone. I use the clone, fly like category 10. Cyclone, cause cataclysmic event. Board up your home, pyroclastic flow. No warning shots, it's on. Kill shot straight to the dome. Yeah, I'm on my Snoop Dogg. Like climb to the ball. Stay back, way back. Call the hazmat. Chemical spill on the track. Bust the gas and air rain. We came to party with the whole scene. Ransack, track tight, run that.
Back, creeping on the low. It's that MYSTRO. That boy called to wreck the damn show. Now all I gotta do is shut the fucking door. Chillin', reclining on the scene. I be coolin', they say I'm looking mean. I ain't tripping, I'm just trying to see the green. We having fun and we fulfilling our dreams. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo.
They on to me, 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 they on to me. I speak Ebenezer, so let me go and make it clear. If you ain't part of the family, you can go and put your plate up. And I don't wear a cape, no, I ain't Captain Saber. Unless she down to help a player go and stack some paper. I keep me a heater, in case these haters try to flex it. Once I put my finger in it, she start busting like Tourette's. I see you picking at the word I'm playing. The line changed, y'all just catching up to what I'm saying. Send your best rappers to come pursue me. I have them responding like this here was the Call of Duty. Go ahead, change the flow. Since you say so, still I'm gon' play though. Taking rappers apart slowly throughout the day though. Make they label straight up reconsider. Call they best rappers to write a song. And when they face me, they still can't deliver. Pressure is what I'm bringing, man. So you should understand when I say they can't touch me, man. They on to me. They on